Okay. Okay. We're live. You know, I never go to this world because I didn't really like going here one time. And now I'm like, now I'm here once. I'm like, this is fucking rad. Why don't I like going to this one? This world's great. I'm late, he says. Icy Fire. Icy Fire is actually here with me. Air's also here. Although Air's like here twice, so he might be having some computer issues. But yeah, let's start stretching. Monday. That's a shitty day for a lot of us. Not me, though. I'm late, he says. Nuh-uh. Hi, Techno Rave. Monday is ass can confirm. When I was doing cubicle life or school, Monday was the fucking worst. Now, there's not much difference for Mondays and non-Mondays for me. So, on one hand, I want to be like, I'm right there with you guys. Monday sucks ass. But, you know, it really isn't that bad for me. All I can do is cheer for all of you. You guys got this. This week is going to go fast. Guess who's on campus until 9 p.m. today? That is way too long to be on campus. Oh my god, is that an error? It is. We do have 2 chows today. Hi, Wrath. You can suffer with us not having Monhun Wilds. Did we lose it this morning or do we lose it tonight? Hi, Joe. Not that I'm, like, planning to play it at all today. I think Full was saying we already lost it, but... Greetings, Elon. Sorry, can't be a third chat today. It's fine. Think we lost as well? Use nothing to apologize for, Techno Rave. Was I? Oh yeah, we're at the armed thing. Here have gigantic hand pat. You guys are ridiculous. I have been up since 2 a.m. I fell asleep at like 7 p.m. yesterday. And I just went to bed. And I realized, oh no, I needed to go to the grocery store. And so I went to the grocery store at like 6 in the morning today. It is weird being at the grocery store at 6 a.m. There are so many employees there just like stocking the shelves and shit. Which is kind of nice. You can get fucking everything. Hi, honey. Huh? Ridiculous. Ha ha ha. There's no K in ridiculous. You're being ridiculous. I'll show you an arm thing. They look like teardrops if you really look at our arms. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is a perfect sphere for hands. You essentially have your body. I'm like hearing an alarm go off. And then your hand is a sphere, and then there's your body, and there's just like a cone attaching them. It is literally like Unity polygons for arms. Dang it, now you even later? Yeah. Yeah, I know for your part of the world, Huntera. You guys had daylight savings about a month ago. And that set us off an hour, and then I had daylight savings in the opposite direction. So now it's 2 hours off from what it was a month ago. What if you got some fucking sleep, you troglodyte? Holy shit. You need sleep, it's healthy. What makes you think I didn't get sleep, Techno? I slept from 7 to midnight. That's 5 hours. That's a ton of sleep. I'm not, like, up for 24 hours straight just like, oh god, I don't get enough sleep. I get enough sleep. It's just not at, like, good times. Oh, 5 hours of sleep. Oh, now hang on. Hang on. Don't forget that I still got, like, 3 hours after the walk yesterday, okay? I hate it go back 2 hours. I'm so sorry, Huntera. Meanwhile, I thirst for a droplet of rest. If you're tired right now, you can go to sleep. I got 1 hour of sleep last night. Wow, so this fucking guy is complaining to me about my not getting enough sleep. Meanwhile, he's out here, like, sleeping for 1 hour, and then he's like, ugh, I have to go to school for 12 hours straight. Ugh. I swear, dude, whoa. Get hypocrited, nerd?
It means he really cares about you.
That's not how this works. Alright. Come here, you two. Well. That's tragic. Oh my god, I feel like I have a hair just in the middle of my face under my headset. Ah. Did I get it? Doesn't feel like I got it. Well, I didn't see that I got anything. If there's one thing I don't like about this world, it's too chill and comfy. The music is so slow paced that I'm just like, dude, I just want to, like, lay down. I just want to vibe. Listen to the seagulls. And the creaking of the boat.
Don't worry, I'll do that for you.
I still need a Naruto map. There's a million, like, Konoha Village maps, but they all the like 10 that I've checked have all kind of sucked. Hey, Ewan, can I move in with you? I hate the weather here. Absolutely not. Do you know where I live, Technorave? I live in my parents' basement. I'm not exactly at liberty to just invite people in and out. You need to find somebody that's gonna make the VTuber struggle house. And then both of us could move in there. But as for, like, you moving in with me, fuck no.
Do be careful.
Did you go and collect full when it's like we're inside of him?
It's a habit.
You're a goofball. Hi, full. Tell your parents I would make a great pet turtle. Why would I do that?
Why a turtle?
I don't know. I'm doing the cami stretch next. Because turtle.
I see.
How was Tarkov this morning?
Uh, I got Madge,
No.
but also not really. I was on top of a rock,
Hi, Elder.
trying to deal with zombies, and you know, they can shoot because they have guns for
Oh.
some reason.
Wait, zombies?
Yeah,
In Tarkov?
yeah, that's like the whole thing that's been happening since Halloween.
I thought their whole thing was like the super mega hyper realistic game where you have to investigate a water bottle for 3 seconds to see if it's water.
Oh my god, not you two.
Am I wrong?
Yes, actually.
Look, if you go into a house and you see a water bottle, you can't just yoinkies got the water. You gotta like, yeah, it's water. And that's the game.
You don't do that anymore. You don't do that
Really?
anymore.
They're just throwing it all away. Okay.
No, it's because there was part of one of the skills where it was like I think it was part of the intelligence skill,
Uh-huh.
and so basically the one way to level that up was by examining items. And so back then, in like 10 or 11 point whatever, it made sense to have to examine and discover everything, because if you couldn't do that, then you'd be missing out on just a chunk of XP that would be towards this skill. And since this skill is basically only leveled by revealing things,
I feel like
yeah.
investigating water was a little silly. I feel like maybe a better variant of that would be you spend time investigating things worth investigating. Like maybe some more high-tech stuff as opposed to a bottle of water. Hi Pixel, hi Logitech. If they don't do it anymore, that sounds better. And realistically, if they just have a little zombies mode, yeah, whatever, it's a fun Halloween event. Hi North.
Yeah, it is
Chat, do this.
it started with the it started with labs where
you do?
they had a little video thing. What?
Chat, do this. Left hand on your
What
hip.
is that?
Pot friend. Right hand open above your head. Yeah. Good job. Hi, Kimmy.
I
See, look
see.
at them. Look at them. One comes in, goes, chat, do this, and then hive mind. We all just pot friend. Cause he's nice. Cause pot friend.
I see. I don't see.
Looks like Full's bouncing on the tail. It does kind of look like that. It's actually like kind of cool. Hi, Dr. Air.
That's why Sentret is a Tanuki.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
But
I don't
I'm a
know that I've ever
panda.
realized it before then, but hi, Octal Mage. Thank you. Hi, Kyra. Oh my god, it's already been 5 months.
I just looked at my tail and I'm just like, that looks like Sentret. And I'm like, Sentret's always on its tail. Oh my god, Sentret's a Tanuki.
Hi, Global. Whoa, it be Octal. I'm still sicky. You're still sick? That didn't get in the way of most of your trip, did it? Please tell me it didn't. Please tell me this is like a post-trip sickness that started Saturday night. Fuck you, Yulin, for caging Cairo. He's not caged! He's right there! He's... No, I got sick again? Okay, okay. Hi, Juice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have one more
There
to
we
do.
go. Now y'all can
1,
see everybody.
2, 3, 4, 5. I have one last stretch to do. It's the worst one.
The plank.
The plank. How long can you plank for?
I don't know.
You want to try it right now? You're probably like, no.
I mean, I'm on a very squishy surface, so I'm not sure how well that would work. Oh, there goes a hand.
I'm going to start at 16 minutes, which is in 10 seconds. Centrit, I sleep. Furret, real. Ohio, Kiowa. No longer Locktober, though. Huh? I'm beginning now.
Scoot back. Oh,
Hi, Nick. Who is the red panda? That is Full Metal Ratchet. They're one of my OG friends.
this is very weird when I'm on a squishy part.
The important
So-
part is that there's no weight on your hips or knees. Hi, Cookie. If it's all on your toes and your elbows, you should be good.
Oh, perfect.
Hi, Smug.
But now I can't read chat.
It's okay, I'll read it for ya. Oi, Cookie. Hi. Okay, I just woke up and showered. Smug hug. How are you, Icy Fire? Dr. Wave. Yo. Cookie hug. Bug. What? Kuroki! Hi, Linus. Whoa, Kairoki. How are you, North? This isn't walking. We have to do stretches before walking. And every morning we do 3 minutes of planking.
3 minutes.
Yes. Raiders.
Why not 30?
Because that's a lot. I slept in VR last night and had 5 friends there. When I woke up halfway through the night, it was very cozy. Hell yeah! Now walking. Chris said you need to walk faster. Hi, Cozy. We're not even walking yet. We are almost there. I think it's Linus and Technorave in the same chat room. Linus Tech Tips! How are you, Optimage? Welcome, Raiders. We started at 16 minutes, right? We're almost at 2 minutes. Straight back. Fuck you, it is straight. I'm chilling, working in Unity, doing the usual. Ewan presenting himself. It's planking, Peroxy. Okudayo. Gay.
Ooh, that's a weird way for my shoulders to go.
Hi, Zuby. What a
I can feel my
abrasive
shoulder
first chat
blades.
message. Zuby, I'm gonna ask a question.
That's gonna make me fall.
Kuroki, there he is. There's the one. That's the guy that did the thing. France. You see, don't let Ewan
What?
drown you.
Oh.
30 more minutes. Hi, Ewan. Are you air? I am me. Yes, hi. 25 more seconds. Okay. Oh my god, his famous streamer proxy. It's France, the guy with you. Not the one with me. He's in chat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm
1.
pushing my pillows
Zero.
off my bed.
Hi, Violet.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Why are you here, Lamau? I'm getting called out. Did I not be here? Okay, I'm leaving. You can be anywhere you want, so long as you behave. Kairo's a big boy. He can handle being called gay. But it sounds like he knows it. If you were to like keep going after him, then it'd be like, all right, buddy. But it sounds like he knows you.
Man, my head goes on those things. I just had my gross socks all over them.
I need to change my trackers. You guys wait there a moment.
You have multiple?
No, I'm just rotating them.
Oh.
They need to be sideways when I do my stretches. But I have bad tracking on the treadmill when they're sideways. So I need to
I
like
see.
readjust them. But now we're ready to start walking. All right. Where is it? And then I'll catch up on chat.
Alright, well.
Music. This camera. And I play that. And then I'm gonna put you here. We're walking through the fringes. Oh, I see. Oku, why are you here? I'm getting called out. Should I not be here? Okay, I'm leaving. No, come walk with us. No, be mean to Oku. Cairo, get back to work. Who is the green and black chow? That is Air. Violet redeemed Kupo. Woohoo 0 miles. I'm Omega Gay for Cairo, France, France. Hi, Bestie. Woohoo 0 miles. Morning, Bestie. I can't promise anything. Oh, I just lost my place. About drowning tomorrow. He has like 12, 24 for even more. Beauty Ewan can walk on me. France, France. And you would do the thing, right, Kuroki? Hi, Big Deck. Oh, you got your G back. Or you lost your extra G. Good. Wait, but now it says Big Deck TV. Was the TV there before? Oh, the thing. Yeah, you gotta thank me for it. You gotta say, Ewan can walk on me, France, France, and I thank him for it. You gotta do it like that.
Hey, Ewan, say goodbye, chat.
What? Why? Oh, your chat?
Just for reason.
Goodbye, chat.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, chat.
I was sleeping with Kyra last night. I confess I'm a sinner. Hell yeah. Also, 31 watch streak. Full Metal just rated you with 2 viewers. I see. Why'd I have to say bye to them if I was about to say hi to them? Goofball.
Because it's funny.
Oh my goodness. You wish half of VR had slept with Cairo? I see Fire Mage and Ewo. Techno Rave. Have an XML file. What? Yeah, me too, huh? How are you, Big Deck? Zam, Virus, Kaiwo Virus. Do the thing. Hi, Papa George. No, the TV was not there? Okay, Big Deck TV. Cairo was a very big cutie. Deck, hello.
Well, thank you, Techno.
Yeah, let's talk about it later. Okay. Goodbye, chat. Hello, chat. Hey, thanks for the follow, Green. Wait, hang on. Green? Just green. Like, the whole name is
The
green.
color?
That's impressive. Hi. Thank you for the follow. You have just...
Oh, well. It is an A, so it's not G-R-E-E.
Oh, I didn't even see the A. I thought that was like G-R-E-E-N. I was like, oh my god.
Still,
a 5-letter name.
I mean, it fits. It works.
Take that gun, juice. Since when did 14 get VR? This is crazy. Time to resub. Hi, media. Thank you for the follow, Okudayo. Oku, I feel like I've met you in VR. I feel like I saw you once.
Kokodayo.
I feel like you might have. I think I was hanging out with Cairo, Ellie, and Jess, and you popped in briefly. I want to say that's where I saw you. Ewan, I eat a chimkin for breakfast, and it was so yummy. I hope you have good walkies. I will be here with you and chat, and I enjoy off of you. Thank you all for letting me join the community. Yeah? Oh yeah, we were cuddling, I remember now. I hope your school day goes fast, Techno. Being there till 9 p.m. sounds fucking awful. We joined you for napping once and Oku was there?
Oh, I had some like that.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't that day. I was thinking it was the day where we watched the anime, the deer anime that Ellie is obsessed with. But it was you all, the Sleep Squad joined on us. And it was in the car world where the cars drive by. I remember now. You're keeping me productive somehow? That's good. I can turn the speed up to 2.5. Too bad it's going quick. I played the Monster Hunter beta yesterday. I wanted to play it with full, but he got wrapped up in Tarkov stuff. I don't know if you'd planned that beforehand or it was just like rare opportunity to hang with Rat. But I'm never gonna forget this injustice where Rat stole you from me. You just made an enemy for Light Rat, and Rat's like, I don't even know who you are. I saw that you played it, Cairo. It was I wanted to give Lance another try and Sword and Shield another try. They both feel good.
Yeah.
But I don't see myself maining them. Maybe Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield doesn't feel too bad. Sword and Shield just feels like if you see a wound, you run up to it and fucking poke it. Rats everywhere.
Well,
Lance,
they're called Rat Eater.
I know Lance players have been like loving Lance. They've been like, this is the best iteration of Lance I've ever seen. High tech. But like, I don't like the counters on Lance. When you block and the monster hits you and then you do a counter hit, it doesn't feel, I don't know, it doesn't feel as good as World and Rise did to me. Techno is the best cutie. I played like 3 hours of it. Oh, hell yeah, Pixel. Beach episode tax paid. I fought all 4 monsters and felt satisfied. The Frog is like, it's the first monster, so he's crazy easy. The next 2 feel like decent monsters. They're not like super scary, but they have their moments where you're like, oh god. The ray gun. Holy moly, the ray gun can be so scary. Oi? What's up, Bear? Monster Hunter Animation Lock Simulator? You have no idea how untrue that is right now, media. I must unfortunately skedaddle. I may be back. Okay, Air. Thank you for stopping by. If I could walk around Eorzea like this, I'd enjoy the treadmill more. But instead I just find myself bored to tears. I prefer the elliptical. So I just walk like this. I make these walking videos across different MMOs. Because one, I haven't seen many people making walking videos like this. And anytime I do find somebody making a video like this, it's like a one-off thing. It's like they make one video and then never make another. And so I want a channel that's like tons of videos, tons of games, walking like this. It's kind of an archive of different zones, but it's also 4 streams so I can walk to these. There's fucking thousands of walking through Tokyo, walking through Paris videos, walking through New York. And I don't really care about those. So I care way more about walking through MMOs. I don't know. I kind of just like, I can kind of just walk through games like this. Like, anytime I play a game like Breath of the Wild, I try to not teleport as much as possible. Because it's just, I don't know. It's just a vibe just walking around in a game like this. Rat stole who? Rat, a person named Rat, Heater, stole full from me yesterday. I killed Ray in the final moments of the beta, and then it kicked me out of the game. Well, it's good that you got him. I killed him 3 times total. I killed him once with Core, once with Foss and Soul, and once with Icy Fire. Yeah, he killed me once because I was at like 2/3 health, but like just low enough. Dude, his like fucking zoop zoop zoop, that thing is fucking horrifying. Especially when he's like, he tracks you with it. I didn't die once yesterday and the first day. But on the second day when I was with Core, I died fucking twice to him. Aelin, can you add a dancing letter T to your emotes? You can send it to me over Discord. Send me the 7TV link. I got my first lightning kill with the Elite. Really enjoyed Dual Blades and will probably play it. The perfect dodge buff feels really good. Cairo, have you seen the Dual Blades video where the guy like latches onto its tail as Raidou fucking leaves? So he just like gets on an invisible motorcycle and just fucking flies half a mile through the air, connects to the tail and just down the thing. It's so funny. I was rescued. Should be an awesome way to have people appreciate a lot of areas more often that people just go through once for like a one-off quest. Yeah, it's a lot of the comments I get on these videos, Oku, are really like, they're all over the place. I did some of the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King videos, and a lot of people in those videos were like, I haven't been here in 17 years. Oh my god, I forgot this existed. The Sand Snake was the worst thing. The Sand Snake has a tail move that I was complaining a lot about yesterday. Because he either like does a little poke, he either does like a sweep, or he just fucking catapults himself. Want me to make a walking through Barcelona video? No, I actively don't care about those videos. You can if you want to. And I'd probably watch it to like, you know, support the homie, but it'll be just homeless bums and trash every other street. What was that same dodge thingy, Cairo Media? I was fighting a wild Doshiguma outside of a hunt. Then a ray gun was like, hoi! So I fought that instead. It's kind of surreal. Then I crashed. Lamau, it was towards the end of the beta time, so yeah. You should walk through Donkey Kong 64 worlds. How? Is that even 3D? No, I'm thinking of Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
There's so many places in 14 that are just so really well designed and cool that people just kind of go through to finish a quest. Yeah, so I've done all of Final Fantasy zones. Every single zone in Final Fantasy 14 I have done. Now, at some point I need to redo some of them because I've done a lot of learning as I go through the zones. So like the first zones I did, they're a little quiet, and I didn't know to like separate the audio and the walking. So like I'll just be walking, the music's chilling, there's a good level of ambience and like footsteps, and then I get too close to a Fate, and the fucking Fate jingle just goes off and it's blaringly loud, and it's like, okay, didn't really want that in the video. Now what I do is the video will have music sounds completely off, and I'll have like spell effects and ambience really low, but you can hear them, so you can hear footsteps. You can hear like a gate open up that I walk through. And then I will find a song from that zone, and I will overlay it to the video and play that on loop. And it's a lot more consistent of an experience. I lose the benefit of like dynamic music, but overall it's like this just feels way better. Raidou is less scary than the bear? Really? I find Raidou way more scary than the bear. Icy Fire, does your avatar have a tail? I don't think he has a tail. Oh, he does? Oh, funny. Oh shit, you do have a tail! Oh, funny, that happened once or twice to me while I was playing it. But not to that extent? It has been DM'd to you midstream, Peggy. I will look at it after stream. Icy Fire, may I please touch the tail? No, why? You do it with sheer willpower? Last time we had an IRL walking video, Yulin got mad, kept staring at girls' butts, and accidentally went to a nudist beach. We did do one of our first beach days. Actually, I think our very first beach day. I didn't have beach videos to walk to. We just went and found beach videos of like IRL walking beach videos on some random YouTube channels. And this motherfucker, he's walking through a beach, and like he's going through the same 5-minute section over and over. Like he walks for 5 minutes and then it fades. And then he's literally back where he started, and he's walking through the same section on a different day. And he walks for 5 minutes, and then it fades and it goes back. And he does this for like an hour of just walking through the same 5-minute section on different days. And you can tell it's different, right? It's, you know, the sun's out at a different angle, the weather's a bit different, the clouds are different, you're seeing different people. It's not like he's looping the same footage. And then 45 minutes in, He just decides, you know what, that beach was cool, but from now on, we're going to walk on a nudist beach. Absolutely zero mention of nudity or nudist beach in his title or description. It's just 45 minutes into the video. I'm fucking seeing naked 80-year-olds on screen. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck, whoa? But yeah, we don't do IRL videos anymore. I need someone to teach me longsword. Other than that, I'm probably sticking to hammer, LBG, and maybe bow. Hog, pet the tail. I ended up just using Ray Dow solo for testing weapons because Monster has so much downtime. I used to have the Olda at night music playing when I'd be doing other things. Funny enough, the person that uploaded it was also just recording themselves walking through the city. Hell yeah. Why have I never heard this story before? I don't know, it never came up. But like, that was our first beach day video. I think that was day 69. So it's not like I didn't edit that out. I think you can go see it on the VODs channel. But we're just walking. I'm in my beach outfit. And just like, suddenly there's just naked grandmas on screen. I'm like, is that woman, are they naked? Oh god. And I fucking panic. There was one really good clip from it. I'm walking along like this, and a very attractive woman, in a very revealing bathing suit walks by, and as I'm talking, I just stop. I just watch them like this. I go, anyway. Flabby asses. Imagine someone uploading a walking video in the quicksands of Balmung with mods. Oh god. Gilf? Where? Hi, Riddle. Something was gonna make me segue into the thing. I'm forgetting what it was. Hi, Elon, my gummy bear. Hi. Oh, I just mind blanked so hard. Monster Hunter. I was really hoping to like Insect Glaive. But I think it's having the world treatment of Bow and Hunting Horn, where it's getting a massive rework. And overall, the weapon is going to be better and more fun. But I don't like the rework, personally. Okay, Albeer, let's start getting ready so I don't gotta rush later. Okay, Proxy. Yeah, you've got 2 today. Hope they both go well and fast and easy. Yeah, no, so Insect Glaive in the past, you get your 3 essences, and then you basically play based on your playstyle. And the 2 main ones were aerial style, where you shoot pheromones onto the boss, your insect creates a bunch of powder clouds, and you fucking zoop zoop swoosh through the air, helicopter and reset on him, 3 times. And then you do a grounding hit, and then you do a vortex for any powder hits that are still up, and that does a big boom. That was, I'd say, the second playstyle. The main playstyle was, you get your essence, and you have an assist Kinsect, that when you use your strong attacks, it follows up on the attacks. So you get your buffs, most importantly red, and then you do a bunch of multi-hit attacks, where your Kinsect is following up, and you're just doing a bunch of damage with the Glaive brown style. And your aerial attacks are basically repositioning to like, oh, this monster is going to do a tail swing. I want to be in the air and dash out, and then dash back in. Fuck, rip aerial is dead. Yes and no. Glaive aiming just mitigates aerial. Here's the thing with Insect Glaive now. It is very much like more about essences and spending them. So now you want to get your essences, and instead of just shoot the Kinsect out and call it back, you have like 3 or 4 attacks that collect essence. So you want to be collecting essence with your attacks. And then once you have 3, you want to be using Rising Spiral Slash, which uses all of your essence, but if you're hitting with it, it can collect 2 to 3 essence. So your goal is to be using as much of these Rising Spiral Slashes, getting essence to be able to use again, using it, getting essence to use it again, And like after your Rising Spiral Slash, you want to be hitting wounds where you shoot out the Kinsect from an aerial spot, and it's like a fucking bullet that just rips through the monster. If you're able to do that playstyle, it very much feels like Fiora from League of Legends, where you are constantly dashing around the enemy with your aerial attacks to collect essence from the part that you need, and you're constantly just dashing through the monster, over the monster, to position so that you can then do this like heavy damage, heavy Spiral Slash. I think it's a good playstyle. I think the like diehard Insect Glaive fans are really going to enjoy this and have fun with it. But for what I used Insect Glaive for, I fucking hate it. I want my old playstyle back. The Thing. I like the WeWork default bug was slow as all hell, but it was fun. Buff grip aerial is dead. Glaive aiming just mitigates aerial. I keep spilling it wrong back. High big deck. Pixel. Did they fix Lance? Lance players are saying it's the most fun they've ever had. So, yes. I can agree with that. I just mean use glaive aiming. What do you mean by glaive aiming? Is that where, like, you point the insect at it, you point your glaive, and then shoot the bug out, and then call it back? Because I would say if you're doing that, you're playing wrong. Or if you're talking about focus mode, where you just hold the glaive up and, like, you're playing like that. The focus, yeah. I don't think there's any reason to not be in focus mode for any weapon. Focus mode just lets you do the big focus attacks, which hit like a fucking truck. And, like, there's just... It's not like you're slower. So it's like, why would you not be in this mode? Can you summarize Monster Hunter in 10 words? You hunt monsters. That's it. You just hunt the monsters. 10 words. It collects essence. The focus mode wound thing is new, right? I thought it was a lot of fun. Yes. Fucking cheater? What do you mean? You said do it in 10 words? I did it in exactly 10 words. They asked for 10? Count them, Octomage. You hunt monsters. That's it. You just hunt the monsters. 10 words. I didn't do it in less. I didn't do it in 3. 10 words. In this other Discord, I saw this Gunlance that were blocking all the rat that eat Rajang left ball attacks. I asked for 10, that's 3? No, that's 10. I'm gonna slap your ass cheeks. I thought it was fun. Hi, Kyra the Snow Bunny. Hunt monsters, loot, kill bigger monsters, repeat. No cry, Juice. Hi, Octomage. 9 words? What? You hunt monsters. That's it. We're at 5. You just hunt the monsters. That's 10. That's 10. Makes me think of that one Demolition D video, Monster Hunter. What are you doing that game? And then he just slow looks at the camera and it zooms in on him. Hi, North Prince. Yulin moment. That's 10 words. I don't know what to tell you. The doesn't count. It's an article that's 9 words. The word the doesn't count? Huh? No, to really describe Monster Hunter without limiting it to 10 words. It is a game that excels at making the player feel fucking cool. And the way it does that is like, yes, you can gear up and get stronger gear to make you more defensive and have harder hitting attacks, but theoretically, if you can dodge, you can stay alive and not die. So you can kill anything naked with like a stick. Now, you might run into DPS issues later on, but that's besides the point. It heavily rewards player knowledge. So, like, you can gear up all you want, but you're going to hit walls where you're not killing something just with gear. you need player knowledge, and you need monster knowledge. It's a game that a monster does a tail sweep, you get hit by it. The next time you see this monster, like a minute later, you're still fighting it, he sticks his tail in the air. And you're like, wait a minute, this guy has a tail sweep. Is that about to come? And he does a tail sweep after sticking his tail in the air. And you're like, okay, that's the tell. And then the third time you see it, he sticks his tail in the air. And you sheath your weapon and is like, this motherfucker's going to do a tail sweep. I'm going to run in and hit it. And he does a tail sweep. You run in and you attack its leg. And he staggers and falls over. It is a game that rewards you for learning how the monster works. And makes you feel really fucking cool for it. When you have a moment like that, you get hooked on Monster Hunter. And when you get really good at the game, you are able to just constantly have moments like that. When you are playing... Hi, Lord Anon. Thank you for the follow. When you are playing Longsword, and you're just like, slash, slash, swoosh, swoosh, slash. And the monster is like, I'm going to do a fucking chin slam. And he goes, bam. And you saw this coming, so you foresight slash. So you dash back 5 feet. He misses. And then you dash back in and slash across his face. And then he falls over. And then you stab him and jump up. And fall back down with a fucking helm splitter. And it just goes... You have a moment like that, and it's just like, dude... I am so fucking cool! And Monster Hunter just rewards. Just rewards you with cool moments like that. If you know your weapon. You know what the monster's doing. You know hit values. Monster Hunter is just one of those games that, like, you just feel fucking cool when you know what you're doing in it. You hunt monsters, 7 words, in this one line. Wait, hang on. Like acronyms. Maybe you expand that so that it would be 10. You don't count the article. The only ceases to be counted would be in a title. Exactly! Didn't make me feel cool? Well, if you give it another shot, I could make you feel cool. I don't feel cool afterwards. I could never really get the feel of other weapons playing Monster. I just use Greatsword and Hammer. Hammer is a fantastic first weapon. Hammer is like... I'm not gonna say baby's first weapon. I didn't readjust one of my trackers so you guys get to see me fucking snap my spine. Hammer is like one of the weapons that I tell people this is a good starting weapon. The Greatsword is one of the weapons I tell people is one of the worst starting weapons. Because there's no weapon that benefits as much from monster knowledge as the Greatsword does. The Greatsword is like, hey, you need to be operating 3 seconds before the monster does anything. You need to know he's going to charge me 3 seconds before he does it. To re-download World and just practice the other ones? Sounds like Dr. Robotnik's Ringrakers, which you should play. I continue to shill for it. Skill checks. That's a fucking lie, Ewan. It's not a Souls game. Can't fight monster with a stick or balls out? You absolutely can. I'm about to come. Thank you for sharing, Pixel. Huh? Beat me to it. We have a head pat, Spacefish. We finally have... We actually have our 5 other emotes. I just forgot to upload them yesterday. When the tail come. I had the problem where the monster attacks are so telegraphed, I couldn't get the perfect dodges off because I was dodging too early. Yeah, I can see that. We definitely are fighting some of the early monsters, right? Like, Ray Dow is going to be equivalent to a Rathalos. We haven't seen anything... We haven't seen, like, any new Elders or anything real scary. Hello, Fisk. Boy, Spacefish, hey, stop that. No taxes. Spacefish. Spacefish, Space Mommy. Yeah. Boy, Lord Anon. Hi, cuties. That's me. Bless you, Weird. I need to turn up my volume. I can't hear. I don't know, man. My friend calls Artificial Cutie is the only pro Monster Hunter play. I never hear you guys month in the monster and slam it in the wall. He's an expert at it. I never hear you guys mount the monster and slam it in the wall. Because that's a game from 5 years ago, Riddle. We don't do that in Wilds or Rise. You could kind of do it in Rise, but like, yeah. Grace Yulin Pretzel, high juice sip. Wow, Greatsword is great. It's a default weapon, is it not? No. No. It might be portrayed as the default weapon. I think it is really, really bad as somebody's first weapon to play. Because it is so bulky and slow. And it is so rewarded for knowing what the monster is going to do before they do it. That I think it's really, really bad for a first timer. I had most fun with Twin Blades, even though that was the only weapon I used before retiring Monster Hunter. Fish. Is this the head pet? No, it is not, Violet. True, pad emote. You need a hunting partner. High tech. I want to turn Yulin into a pretzel, huh? You can't do it in Wild? No. You cannot wall slam monsters in Wild. You can mount them. You can create wound points on them. And then you can do a mounting finisher to knock them down. But you are not pushing them into the walls like in World. Mounting monsters is outlaw. Bad for a first timer. Sounds like sex. Sags, I'm out you. Okay. When somebody is a first timer and they're playing Monster Hunter for the first time, there's 14 weapons. I would say there's 4 really bad weapons for a first timer. Greatsword, Switch Axe, Charge Blade, and Insect Glaive. The Greatsword is a very simple weapon. You hold down the button, it does big slam in front of you, it hurts real hard. But the thing about the Greatsword is that it does so much more damage if you're charging it. But that's like, 3 seconds of charging. And being able to pull that off with a monster that is constantly attacking you and moving around, that can be very difficult for a new player. A new player is like learning all the weapon systems, learning the monster stuff, learning the itemization, learning healing, learning the environment. I think expecting a new player to read the monsters, 3 seconds before they do any attack is a big ask. And it's just a very difficult weapon. I feel like, and I've seen this so many times, what they're going to do is they're just going to stop charging. They're just going to fucking do uncharged vertical chops, do shit damage, and that's just all they're gonna do, because that's what hits. If they're trying to charge, they're just gonna be missing or getting hit. And I think that's just a very wrong way to play the weapon. The Switch Axe has very easy damage. Like, it's not hard to understand the Switch Axe. You've got the file system. If you've got file, you can be in sword mode. If you're in sword mode, your attacks charge to the Switch Axe. If you're fully charged, your attacks in sword mode do extra damage. But, like, the thing about Switch Axe is that sword mode is offensive, axe mode is defensive. You have very high mobility in axe mode of Switch Axe, whereas you have very high offensive ability in sword mode. And it's something where, like, if you recognize, oh, the monster is going to attack me, you gotta get the fuck out of sword mode. You need to switch to axe mode so that you can then dodge. And I think new players are going to be very slow to recognize that. And so it's a weapon where, and you'll see this, new players playing Switch Axe, they can do decent damage. But every fucking hunt, they're going to go through 15 potions. They're going to go through all their mega potions, they're going to go through 5 potions, because they just get hit all the time. They literally just are constantly rolling around on the ground because they're constantly getting hit. They do damage, but they don't have easy defensive tools yet, so they just fucking eat every hit. Charge Blade, I think most people understand why this is a bad learning weapon. It's a very complex weapon. You do shit damage until you charge your Charge Blade. You gotta get 5 files in sword mode, charge your shield. You gotta get 5 more, charge your axe. Then you gotta spend them on big attacks. And it's like, just doing damage with the Charge Blade isn't a one-step process. It's like, you gotta do this to do this. Then you can do this. Then you can do damage. I just felt like it made Monhun much easier to get into, kinda. At least when I played it. I hadn't tried much others before then, other than like 3. So, the intro to the game has definitely gotten better over the years. Before World, it would be like 5 hours before you hunted a monster. I shit you not, in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, it was like, okay, here's the town. Talk to everybody for an hour. Okay, now that you've talked to everybody and they've explained systems like quests, and the guild, and rewards, and the smithy, and like, all that stuff, with a whole bunch of flavor and personality weaved into all that. Now, we're going to send you out on a hunt. You're not going to hunt a monster. You're going to collect 15 herbs. Now that you've done the quest to collect 15 herbs, go do a quest to collect 12 mushrooms. Now that you've done that quest, here's a quest to collect 8 iron ore. Like, it was genuinely 5 hours of just tutorial. It was mind-numbing. It was so bad for a new player. It was so fucking boring. And then after that, I remember that shit in 3 Ultimate. After that, they're like, okay, now you can fight the Great Jaggy. And it's not like the Great Jaggy was, like, really hard. But, like, if you've been skipping the tutorials, if you didn't upgrade your armor at all, he'd actually shit on you. And so it was like, what the fuck? Once you get to the actual monsters, you get your, like, butt pushed around. Little secret for everybody. Usually the armor they start you with in a game has, like, 2 defense, and the first set you can make with, like, 2 pieces of iron ore will be, like, 10 defense. So you make your first set within, like, the first 10 minutes of the game, and you go from 10 defense to 50 defense. Highly recommend. In World, they said, fuck all that. They took out, like, stopping at herbs and honey to, like, spend a 3-second animation to pick it up. They got rid of, like, the intro quest to, like, get iron. They just said, first quest, Greatest Jagras. Go. Get him. Off you go. Shoo, get out of here. It started way faster. Every AAA game. Remember that shit in 3 Ultimate? I swear in that game playing solo, I had to basically make every set from every monster to progress. Yeah. Another thing that kind of sucks about Monster Hunter, and to this day, like, even in Wild and Rise and World, this is a problem. They are just dog water at teaching you how to use weapons. Like, you can pick Sword and Shield, and in the top right, they'll be like, hey, here's a list of the combos you can do. And they'll give you little tutorials that are like, hey, here's a good combo, here's this and that. But honestly, just go watch a tutorial video on YouTube. Like, just get a feel for some weapons that you think are cool against the target dummy. And then watch, like, pick 3 that are like, these 3 are cool. And then just go watch tutorial videos on them on YouTube. Because, like, what you can do with that weapon with your hands on it, and then once you see what its potential is from everything, it's like you're playing a different game. I've been playing since 2012, 2011, something like that. Whenever Tri came out. And, like, a new game comes out, I'm looking at tutorials. I was watching the Insect Glaive, like, what the fuck is new with this weapon? And what's all the stuff I can do? I had, like, hunted something. I had literally hunted the frog in Wilds with it. And I'd practiced against the dummy. And I was like, okay, I get it. This feels a little weird. It feels much weaker. And then I watched a tutorial and was like, oh, I didn't even see half of the moves. Okay. Holy shit. Just watch a tutorial. The last weapon that's bad for new players is the Insect Glaive. The Insect Glaive has an inverse problem where when you start, you have a super fucking shitty buck. This thing is like 1 speed, 1 stamina, 1 strength. And the big thing is the speed. When you want to collect essence, speed is important for the Kinsect. Makes it move faster, come back to you faster. I guess this is less of a problem in Wilds because you don't want to attack with just shooting it out. Insect Glaive was the closest thing I could get to the lance from Dauntless. Monhun ripoff from Epic. Yeah. Hi, Sleepy. It's so slow. It's literally... The Insect Glaive gets easier to use as you get later into the game, which is so ass backwards. Now, Rise kind of fixed this. In Rise, they had Kinsect types. They had Assist, Powder, and Focus. And the thing about the Focus Kinsect was that this thing was literally just for going through the game and leveling up. The Focus Kinsect, if it's on your arm for 6 seconds, your Insect Glaive will have an orb or like a blue thing toward the base of it. Well, it'll be like a normal color, but when you have a Focus Kinsect, that will glow blue when it's ready. When that's glowing blue, the next time you shoot out the insect, it will do like 5 times damage and like move fucking fast. So this makes it way easier to collect essence and do consistent damage. The Focus Kinsect is like, it's literally made for going through the game. The insect itself has bad scaling, so when you get to late game, it doesn't scale with any attack bonuses. It doesn't scale with crit and crit damage. I don't even think it works off wound damage bonuses. It's great as like a support Kinsect, because you can bring a Focus Kinsect that's blunt type, put pheromones on the head, and just stun a monster 4 times a hunt. But, like, it's literally made for leveling. When I learned Insect Glaive in Rise, I killed everything in low rank in 5 minutes. Like, once I learned the core of, like, oh, shoot the bug out every 6 seconds, I was fucking destroying everything. I think I killed the Volvidon in, like, 3 minutes. Oh, another Final Fantasy video. So the Insect Glaive was actually a good first weapon in Rise if you took the Focus Kinsect. In Wilds, they don't have the insect types, but you're not shooting the insect out to just like, hey, I'm looking at the monster, go get it, and you point your spear at it, and the bug goes out, and he bites the monster, and then you call him back. You don't want to be doing that in Wilds. They've given you like 3 or 4 attacks that as you attack the monster, it will just automatically collect essence and pull it back to you. But I think the new playstyle of constantly be moving around the monster to collect the essence, to then spend it with the Rising Slash, I think that can be very advanced for a new player. So I would kind of, for a different problem now, not include Kinsect in new player weapons. Well, actually, it's a Toadulin. Actually? But you can cut the tail in the Prago, so I tried. What tail pixel? I don't think it has a tail. You can cut the Doshaguma's tail. It doesn't come off, but it, like, disappears. Insect Glaive was the closest thing I could get to the lance from Dauntless. You know, I was so excited for Dauntless Violet. And then, like, 2 months after it was announced, Monster Hunter World got announced. And it was just like, oh, well, I no longer care. And I never gave it a chance. Wild is no longer a problem. It's so slow as all hell to get, like, healing buffs from the butt. Missile sword problem. Damn, you don't want to attack when shooting out. Focus Kinsect, I never understood it. Rising Slash is pretty advanced, yeah. It's a multi-step process. Honey, am shooting the bug out. That honestly sounds far closer to the playstyle I had for Dauntless. But people complained about the difficulty, and they changed the whole skill set. Ah, I hate that. Can't wait for Wild. I want to see the other monsters. The little tadpole tail. I was like, sweet, this thing has a tiny ass tail. I tried so hard. Yeah, if it's small pixel, it's not going to come off. If it has a bulbous end, then it's definitely coming off. So think of like Rathalos' tail or Ray Dow's tail. You cut those off, that's gonna fucking shunk. And then be there in the ground and you can carve it. If it has a long tail but it's not bulbous at the end, it might, like, disappear. Yulin, it's Christmas time. It is not. Oh my god, it's not. We're at 1.8 miles already? Oh my god. I haven't drank at all. I've just been yapping about Monster Hunter. I thought Wilds was supposed to be more realistic. You think it'd be more realistic to cut off a 4-inch tail from a toad and have it be there on the ground? No. Bulbous tail won't fall off, but it will shake. No, it'll come off. It's Torbkey time. It's turkey time. Violet has it. Woohoo, 1.8 miles. You're doing great, you. Thank you. God damn it, Sleepies. I've actually already seen a Padoru. I was watching Shocky this morning. And one of her friends was spinning around as a Padoru doing the song. Toastone? I think those 4 weapons are the bad starting weapons. Greatsword, Insect Glaive, Charge Blade, and Switch Axe. If you're really committed to it, go for it. I actually know many people who, like, they just committed to those weapons and had no problem. Gale is one of those. Gale saw the Charge Blade and said, I'm going to do Charge Blade. And he's a fucking Charge Blade main, and he's pretty good at Monster Hunter. The good starting weapons. Dual Blades, Hammer, Longsword. I'm not super familiar with the range weapons, but, you know, maybe Light Bowgun and Bow. Gale the real G. I would say those 5 weapons are good starting. Maybe even Heavy Bowgun. I don't know, Heavy Bowgun, you can just get a shield and block stuff. Light Bowgun is pretty easy to use. It's easy to use, but I feel like when you run into a problem where you're having trouble dodging something, it's a really hard wall. Like, it's easy if you're out mobility. If your mobility is high enough to deal with any monster. But the moment that you have one that's, like, fast and is just getting you, I feel like you just get trounced on. Because that's what happened to me. I was learning Light Bowgun. I was crushing every monster. And then I got to Rajang, and he had one attack that I just couldn't dodge, and it was one-shotting me. Because if you're using ranged weapons, you have lower defense. And so it was just like, I would 3-cart every time on Rajang. And it was just like, well, shit. What do you do in this situation? And, like, the answer is just get fucking good and dodge faster. But, I feel like that can be very difficult for a new player. But at the same time, like, for me, that was Rajang. That's a very late-game monster. So, I don't know. The Light Bowgun and Bow are both very mobile. I feel like they're overly safe. But the Heavy Bowgun can just block and can also be overly safe. So, I don't know if I would put those 3 in, like, medium or easy. But for melee weapons, Hammer, Longsword, and Dual Blades, I think those go right into these are good weapons to start with. Longsword, I hate the weapon. I started in Monster Hunter Tri, so I'm forever biased to dislike this weapon. But it has a lot of tools. It has very easy counters. It looks fucking cool. It's a very simple system, you know, of build spirit, spend spirit. Get to Red Sword and then just stay there as long as possible. Longsword is the favorite child of Capcom. They love Longsword. And, you know, the majority of their player base uses Longsword, so it's sensible and good business for them to constantly give it the cool shit. Hammer and Dual Blades are just straightforward. Dual Blades, go into Demon mode, do some slashes, run out of stamina, switch to Archdemon mode, keep doing slashes, stay in Demon mode as much as you can, and just do slashes. Hammer, there's a lot of interesting things you can do with it, but if you're a new player, you can literally just tell a new player, charge hammer, run in and smack the hammer. Just charge, bop. Charge, bop. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta anticipate the monster. You ain't gotta read them like Greatsword. It's just start charging, and then bop. The real boy Rajang. There's a short on YouTube that compare Rajang, the new Flame Ape. Ew. So what, are they just not allowed to do monkeys anymore, Riddle? Hammer Unga Bunga. Hammer is indeed Unga Bunga. And like, here's the thing. Because the hammer stuns the monster, nobody dislikes Hammer. Everybody is always happy to have a hammer user on their team, right? It's like, oh shit, a hammer bro. You're always happy to see those. Everything else I would put in medium, where it's like, it's not bad to start with, but it's not going to be the easiest thing. Lance and Gunlance can be a little, not unintuitive, but like, if you're used to like, oh, I'm getting hit, I gotta dodge roll out of here, you're not gonna have a good time on Lance and Gunlance. Sword and Shield, they tout that as the starter weapon. But the reality is, to do good damage with it, you have to know what you're fucking doing. It's a very safe weapon, but if you tell a new player, hey, start with Sword and Shield, all of their hunts are going to be 30 minutes long. Because they are not going to know how to do damage with that weapon. Hunting Horn, kind of the same thing, where it's like, it's a pretty safe weapon, but doing damage with it can be kind of challenging, and that's where the skill comes out. And like a good Hunting Horn, wow, it's great to see. But like, for a new player, I think they're just going to be doing really slow hunts to start with, and I don't think that's good. What weapon am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting one. No, Rajang is the monkey. But to annoy you, Congalava is the real monkey. I don't think it's fair to compare this fire monkey to Rajang and be like, he should get him out of here. With the wound system, I think SNS is a decent starter. You know, if you can get somebody, hey, pay attention to wounds, and just fucking poke them, I do agree with that. Because, like, when I was on Switch Axe, I would see a wound and I would hit it, and I would do, like, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 150. That's a decent chunk of damage. But on the Sword and Shield, I'd be hitting, like, 500s. I'd be hitting, like, 500 to 1,000. I was like, holy shit, I'm doing so much damage popping these things. And so I was just, like, literally just looking for them. It felt like I did way more with the Sword and Shield. 500? Holy? Yeah. I don't know if that was bugged or not, but I was absolutely decimating monsters with the Sword and Shield the day I was playing with Core. I was doing like 50 tops. Dude, I'd see a wound, I would just stab it, I would latch on, and I would just do a slash, and then just... And each of those down hits was doing like 120. It was bonkers. What weapon am I forgetting? The 5... No, there were 6 easy ones, and then 4 medium. Okay, so I'm not forgetting one. 6 easy, 4 medium, 4 hard. The 6 easy were light bowgun, heavy bowgun, bow, longsword, hammer, dual blades. The 4 medium were lance, gun lance, hunting horn, sword and shield. And the 4 hard were greatsword, insect glaive, charge blade, switch axe. I got them all. I got toast and banana with blueberry cream cheese. My favorite, by the way. I didn't have a burrito this morning. Because I didn't go to the store last night, I was kind of like, I don't really have any food. I don't really have any, like, snack food right now to get me through the night. So I had my last bowl of cereal, which was a little much to then also have a burrito. So when I went to the store, I had the stuff for burrito, I just, didn't have one. I feel like a full-on spear would be cool in Monster Hunter. I agree, North, but, like, Spears always have to be gimmicky. Because a sword is always the main character weapon, if they add a spear, it can't be straightforward like the main character weapon. It has to be gimmicky in some way. And in Monster Hunter, they've got a spear, and it's very fucking gimmicky, based around the bug. It's cool. I don't particularly like the new playstyle. You're insane. Not going to the store because of Mon Hun. I didn't go to the store last night because I fell asleep. A rocket sphere? Elemental throne spears, maybe? What I would like to see in a spear weapon is it be very charge-based. And by charge-based, I mean, like, dash-based. I would really like a spear that's just like, you're constantly just zoom, 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 dashing around. Bazookas. So you did fall asleep? Yes, I did. Charge-based rocket spear. I don't know about a rocket spear. I need a drink. Alright, for anybody that was here yesterday. Core came in and was like, Yuland, I have a present for you. And I was like, cool, I'll look at it in Discord. And she sent me a file. And I was like, I'm not looking at a file when I'm streaming. And she's like, you gotta look at it now. And you gotta get out of VR chat. And I was like, Core, I'm not interrupting the walk to look at this. And she was like, Yuland, it's really important. You gotta get out of VR chat. And I was like, Core, what is it? Tell me what it is. And she's like, I can't tell you. It's a surprise. And I was like, okay, Core. I don't trust you. I'm not getting out of VR chat for this. I'm not interrupting the walk. And so she was a little pouty. Understandable given what it was. Pixel knows what it was. Because apparently, Core just has a subscribers early content channel where if you're subscribed to Core, you can see stuff she's working on before non-subscribers. That's fair. A lot of content creators do this. And in there, she's been working on a thing for 2.5 weeks. And the channel that it was in was called Eula Never Checks This, so he's not gonna see it. This fucking girl, I swear. You never checked that for real? I never saw it. You guys were saying my name and I wasn't getting a single ping. I was making a big deal out of it. What she made for me was literally an entire live 2D fully rigged model. Like, I just have a fully rigged live 2D model now. Which is like, what? Huh? That is mind-baffling to me. I am flabbergasted she did that. I'm still... Okay, now everyone point laughing. I still wouldn't have interrupted the walk for this guy. Hi, Bits. Yeah, Bits was like, oh, you got VTube Studio, oh no. I still would not have interrupted the walk for it. But Core, she has been learning to draw lately. She drew my character. And then she knows how to rig models for Live 2D. She's fully rigged it. And I sat with her yesterday, setting it up for VTube Studio. It's ready to go. Now, it'll be a while before I use it. It'll be 27 days. When we get to day 500, I'll be using it on stream then. There's a chance I play something with somebody before then, where I use it. So, like, let's say, I don't know. Let's say Core and I play Rabbit and Steel. And instead of being a PNG tuber on her stream, she wants me to be in VTube Studio. I'll have it set up for that. But yes. I have a live 2D model now. Core is fucking insane. I let Core come in. I remember that. Can't believe you let Core down. The Lance from Dauntless gained charge when you did damage. You could log that charge into 3 shots to be fired off like a cannon, but aiming took effort. And if you were damaged before logging the charge, you lost all charge? Ooh, that's kind of brutal. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Should have trusted Core. He never checked for real. I was making a big deal out of it. Okay, now everyone point and laugh this fucking guy VTuber. Wait, what happened, bird drawing? If it's... They made the right call. They could 100% wait until you could actually debut it. Well, okay, so she worked on it really, really hard for 17 days, and she was very, very excited for it. And, like, this type of gift, this is a really big gift. This is, like, something that's, like, she wanted to see my reaction to it, which I ruined. And she wanted to see, like, chat's reaction to it. So I'm going to tell her when I'm going to debut it. When you guys see it, you're not going to see it until I, like, let you guys know, like, hey, Core, we're doing it this time. But, like, so she sent me the file. I didn't know she wanted the live reaction for it. So I ended stream. I was getting ready to nap yesterday. And I opened up one of the files, and it was like, this is just, like, text files and HTML. What am I fucking looking at? And then I opened the other one, and I saw that there was a PNG there. And I was like, oh, I can see what it is here. And that's when I saw the fucking VTuber head, and I was like, are you fucking what? Motherfucker, you using it for Hattie time? I am not, Cairo. That is not... No, this is something that, like, Core gets 100% say in everything. And if I'm using it on not my stream, it's gonna be her stream. That's fucking cool. How does it look? It looks good. Looks really good. Can't believe Debutant on day 500. That's fucking cool. How does it look? Ruin the gasm. Oh, show it off with Core first then? Yeah. I would love to, Cairo. I would love to be like, I have a VTuber model, let's go. But it's she puts so much effort into this, it has to, like, half be all about her. But you need to use a cool gift like that, motherfucker. I agree. Well, okay. Yes and no. Because, like, yes, it's a really cool gift. But, like, should I change my entire stream dynamic around it? I kind of feel like, no. It's cool, and I'm going to use the shit out of it every opportunity. But, like, I'm not going to change everything for it. It's very minty fresh. That's what last week's work streams were on, by the way. I know she was working on it then. But, like, we never had a visual of her work streams. We always saw her, we saw one of her idle screens. I don't think she showed it on stream.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. You just went, and then you're asking what happened.
Yulen was spazzing out here in your chat.
Oh.
I thought that was you.
No.
Yeah, you started slowing down and then going to, like, 3 FPS.
Apparently I lied.
You suddenly zoomed forward to catch up.
I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, I saw that too. So
For me, it was just been a smooth walk the whole time. No, she never showed it publicly? Yeah, no, she started it, like, October 16th or something. Chat didn't see it either? Yeah. If you're subscribed to Core and you're in her Discord, you can still go see it. You can go see, you know, the progress of it as it was being made. I'm not gonna reveal it at all until we have the debut. Euland IRL FPS went down. I'm not in Bird Discord. I'm already in too many Discords. I'm kind of in the same boat. There's a few Discords that I'm like, I really should join this. But to join, I have to leave a few. No, I'm actually not at the cap anymore. They raised it. They raised it like a year ago or something. But, like, I'm not gonna lie, I still tell people, oh, I'm at the cap, you know, maybe I'll think of one to like get rid of and join your Discord. There's a few friends Discords I'm like, honestly, I should be joining this one. The cap is 200. I'm at the cap. Yeah, I'm at that cap. That's cap. I'm cap too. I used to be at the cap. I am no longer at the cap. I'm still lying through my teeth and sometimes telling people I'm at the cap. Because you know when people are like, oh wow, it's so cool to meet you. Here, join my Discord. And I'm like, do I gotta? Elan's capping about the cap. We're at the raid.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit.
Sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. Hi, Arid. Hi, Monkey Monk. This music is so intense. And thankfully it doesn't last that way. This is town-long steps. Can we just get Web 3? That, like, mitigate the current discordification of the internet? I was gonna say I was surprised to see Suika sitting there. Oh, that's Logitech. But instantly realized that is not him. It was so funny on Saturday, because everyone was like, why the fuck are you in this avatar? He's like, it's not fucking... I can be in other avatars. I have the opposite problem where people find out I have a friend cord and then one in because it's not like an open thing. I have realized that problem with somebody else where like there's a group of people I know that made a lewd Discord. And I was like, yeah, there's this one. And then one of them was like, we're not fucking telling everybody about this, dude. Stop. How is everybody finding out about it? I'm like, oh, oops. My bad. Boy, Ewid. How the hell do you join so many? I'm at like 60? Because look, you find a new friend, they stream, they've got a Discord link, you join it, you mute it and turn off notifications, and then you move it to the bottom. And if you get added in there, you say hi. Weesh.
Yeesh. Boop. Have fun.
It's
And
me.
for extras for Euland, it's all the WoW Discords for all the theory crafting.
God. I fucking hate how much information and guides have moved to Discord and away from, like, websites. Like, it's so fucking annoying where, like, in WoW, this is a big problem. If you want all the, like, top-end, high-player shaman information, you gotta be in the fucking shaman Discord. And it's even worse if it's, like, enhancement shaman Discord, elemental shaman Discord, resto shaman Discord. Ugh. Pretty much for emotes. I'm in 3 for emotes, and I could honestly leave 2 of them. I joined too many Discords where no one talks to me. Or like Yulin says. Oh no. Wow, look at all these nerds. Hi, Sappy. Yulin, am I at the bottom? No, your Discord is kind of close to the top. It is muted and notifications are off, I will admit. I have like my 10 Discords that I can be active in. And any new ones after that, I'm like, oh, you're a new friend and I love you, but like, I'm at my limit. It's more awkward when you have a friend cord, but then people from another circle went into that friend cord and it's, hey, you're still my friend and I love you, but this is your circle and this is their circle. I don't want the two to merge. Yeah, I'm not doing that. No more finding everything on Game Packs. Yeah. For WoW, it was elitist jerks for a long time. And then a bunch of other sites popped up like Icy Veins, Noxic, and I forget another one. They were trash. Wowhead has started doing guides. There's Method GG. Hi, Kodiak, but like all of them are like surface level information. If you want good info, you have to go into the fucking Discords. Hope you've been chilling, have some fun streams.
And then there's other sites like Warcraft Logs or
Yuck.
Blood Mallet or other places like that.
Yeah. My Discord is definitely in a dead folder for Ewan. If I have 10 active Discords, Proxies is number 11. Let me just fucking expose myself real quick. Okay. The active Discords. At the top is my Discord. Right under that is Core's Discord. Under that is the Demipred Discord. That's our WoW group. Right under that is a Discord that honestly I need to move down because that was supposed to be the merging of the Demipred Discord and the classic WoW group we were raiding with Discord. And all of them just went into the Demipred Discord. So, like, I don't use that one at all. Then there's the Koyo Discord. Then there's the Foss Discord. Then there's the Comfy Ludes Discord. There's the Elite Discord, which is kind of dead because Elite has just dropped off the face of the earth. Dream Shelter. Telena's Discord. Zayla's Discord. Proxy's Discord. Spacefish Discord. Lay. The Bat Cave, which is an offshoot of Dream Shelter. Shocky. Cairo. Leafeons. Ow. I think at this point it's just, there's no order. Media's next, then O-Girls. That's the order of my Discords. I think Proxies is the first one that's fully muted. Which, honestly, some of those before it could be moved down. I love Zayla. Their Discord is not active. Hi, Junko. Where are we going? Right now, we are walking through the town-long steps. This is a Miss of Pandaria zone, if you know WoW. Understandable. Yeah, it's like, why do you want to get in there? I told you 5 times you definitely wouldn't vibe with anyone in here. God, have you ever been to one of those VTuber Discords, but you have to send nudes to the admin every now and then? Slash joke. I at you all the time and he never checks? No, because I don't have the @mentions off. I see those. So, like, in Cairo's Discord, about once every 2 weeks they will @me. And I'll show up like a fucking drunken person out of a sleep stupor who's just like, what, huh? Yeah, that thing. Oof. At least I am 0% Discord usage. I will never let my friends I've had since a kid and online friends merge. Since I started streaming, that has happened a bit, Arid, and it fucking gives me a small panic attack every time. When one of the old WoW crew from 10 years ago shows up and they're like, yo, what's up, Nox? Oh, right, you go by Ewan now. Look at you, big famous streamer. And I'm like, hi. You have Spacefish Discord? I do. I at Ewan all the time and he never checks. I do. I think I do. I don't think I have ats muted. Just at them in DMs. Hello. I have the best news for you, Steppy Boy. I have zero intention of ever making a Discord. Because I don't plan on being a typical streamer when I'm back in the game. I messaged once in Ewan's Discord and he never responded, SMH. I try to be pretty active in my Discord. I'm gonna be honest, I don't, like, react to every meme. Sleep Stopper Ewan. I do send Ewan nudes. Brim did not kick me. Oi, you know that's not true, Riddle. Because it's usually the other way. I made mine because people bugged me to use emotes in Discord. That's the only reason it exists. I basically have the same reason for my Discord, Sappy. People wanted the notification for when I go live. I thought... people wanted the Discord notification. And I was like, don't you get a notification on Twitch when some people go live? And they're like, I don't just have Twitch open all the time. And me, literally having a whole monitor dedicated to Twitch was just like, you don't? Oh. So, literally, this Discord exists because Zuvi wanted notifications. Hello, full legal name and address. I usually have to DM you to go look. Oh shit, you do. Oh god, I'm getting deja vu again. Hi, Nox. So you know butt sex and CNC. I see. That reminds me. I was sold on following from the feet raid? Oh god. My stance on foot stuff, I'm not particularly into it. But I think people with a foot fetish are like, they're catches. Because they're easy to take care of. If you like have a headache and they're like, hey baby, let's get to it. And you're like, ah dude, I kind of have a headache tonight. I'm not really feeling it. Can you just give me a foot massage? They're happy. You've taken care of them and they're satisfied and you get a fucking foot massage, right? We have somebody in the community named Feet-chan who commissioned the emote for me. And like, look at it, that's a high quality emote. I can't just not add it. So we have a foot emote. I like it when Yulin's old friend those show up. Yulin goes on about their past. And there's me in the corner licking the Yulin. My emotes are scuffed as fuck. I won't be improving them anytime soon. XD. My Discord channels are literally just to hold all the emotes I commission. Oh, I thought. I don't even have live notifs. Thanks, Zooey. Okay, you. Okay, also you. Oi! But can I get a butt massage phase? I feel betrayed. Listen, I'm being honest. I don't want to lead you on, alright? I'm not into feet. If you're into feet, hell yeah. You can play with my feet. But I'm not like, oh my god, I want you to step on me with your sweaty feet while I fucking inhale. I'm just not. When fish grow feet, the marine biologist will take interest in foots. God damn it, I want to get emotes from paper, but I'll pass on the feet one. We have a meat emote. And an oh no toy emote. I forget how. Decent some stream chats are. Yeah. Yeah. Sup, you bunch of cuties. Hi, Ellie. I like to just... What did I just hear? And then the fucking just... Badass cat fireball. I need a drink. Oh, I forgot to say a funny first chat. Legit, so many Twitch communities I'm part of just like, yeah, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, Ellie. You could still do one. It doesn't have to be like the first thing. By the way, Ewan, how long you'll be? We are at 3.2 miles. So I'm going for at least like 45 more minutes. But you know, that's if we ended right at 5. I don't think we'll be ending right at 5. We look at Town Long said, oh, I didn't realize this video was so long. We are going for another hour and how many is that? 13 minutes? We're going for another hour and 13 minutes. Town Long Steps is an hour and a half? Huh. The moments pass, I can't. Not with that attitude. Bored so could do some walkies? Okay. You can do a funny fourth chat. Funny machine broke. Woohoo, 3.2. You're doing great, Ewan. Ah. Nod, nod. I'll be there in 10 to 15. We can just forget you were here, Ellie. Don't worry. I can't. I can never forget Ellie when she's here. I put a very important poll in Ewan's Discord. Join it to see what it is at discord.gg/Ewan. I don't know if this is the actual link. It's probably not the actual link. If you type in !Discord, I think you can see the actual link. Ellie, best girl Ellie. Hi, Keo. Yeah, that's the link. 5 consecutive streams. I'll stick around and watch a 6th time, I think. Really? You'll watch a 6th stream of me, Ellie? This means so much to me. Discord. Who was it? Who was it? It was fucking One Blue Sheep. One Blue Sheep was on Dice Queen D's channel. Talking about a piss joke. And then she goes live on her stream with Echoes of Wisdom. Was like, time to go in the piss tunnel. And I'm like, this sheep talks about piss a lot. I don't think there's a custom URL for use Discord. I'll do it, Ewan. You seem like a promising streamer. Blue mentioned. How goes the walk? We are at 3.3 miles. We're gonna end but somewhere between 6 and 7. I think it's gonna be like 6.7 miles, 6.6. We are definitely finishing with this video. Keo, we talked about Monster Hunter already. Can you just get into Monster Hunter? Can we do the thing where, like, you're holding whatever weapon? I don't even care if it's a longsword, but, like, you're holding the longsword like this, and I'm behind you, and I got my arms around you, and I'm also holding it. I'm like, yeah, hold it just like that. And you're like, yeah, what do I do next? I'm like, the monster's gonna hit you, and you're gonna foresight slash. Can you just get into Monster Hunter, Keo? Sappy's just like, what the fuck? Ewan strokes your whetstone. Now grab your whetstone and move it up and down your weapon. Yeah, just like that. I gotta make space for it on my drives. Now I get back on and learn the controls. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. This is what I'm talking about. I'm about to eat dinner and paint my nails. We vibing. Insert the monster in me, you 2020. Oi! Wrong foreskin slash. Oh my goodness. Hi. Foresight slash. Remember to sharpen your hammer.
Foreskin slash? Yo, let's go.
No! I forgot. That is something that was always fucking stupid. Sharpening hammers and hunting horns. I can understand, like, maybe tuning a hunting horn? But sharpening a hammer? That's dumb. Let's go. Have some good noms, then take it easy. Speaking of, Euland, are you progressing with a group? No. I imagine Core is going to want to play with me. I'm going to be very just, like, non-committal, and just play a bit here, play a bit there. I'm just planning to, like, live on Monster Hunter for 2 weeks straight. And if there's a group open, I'm with them.
Yulin's gonna be the village bicycle.
Oh, don't word it like that, come on. I will tell you that I'm not going to be streaming it myself, and I'm not going to be waiting for people. So, like, if it launches and I play with Core on day 1, and we kill, like, 4 monsters, and then she ends, I'm not fucking waiting. I'm not going to be like, okay, I can only hunt these 4 monsters and collect stuff until I play with Core again. I'm not doing that. A big reason for that is Core goes at a fucking slow pace. She just doesn't have the time to play every day for like 10 hours a day. And if Core is there, Full Metal Ratchet will probably be there. And I love Full. They were the adorable raccoon with us earlier. But they move at a very slow pace. When they have new information, they need to read it like 3 fucking times to understand everything and like really, really like get it down. When a new game like Monster Hunter comes out, for me, if I'm playing with people, I will learn all the new stuff on my own. I just want to go. If it's like, hey, you want to learn about the Argosy? I'm like, nope, get me in the hunt. I don't want to keep people waiting. Whereas Full is like, I'm gonna fucking waste Argosy stuff. I gotta learn what this is. And so, if Full is there, and again, I love the fuck out of Full, it is like 10 minutes of downtime between every hunt. And I'm not doing that. I'm there to beat up everything? Yeah. I will learn all the side stuff on my own. Whetstone your light bowgun? God. You have to give those monsters a sharp concussion, Core mentioned. Same here, just join on me if you want to play. Bro, the hammer corner needs to be 90% at all the time. See, I'm gonna be doing my usual endemic life hunting until people invite me. Just have fun with it. Elan's not the village bike, he's the village hole. Oi! So Yulin needs to play with me then. I want to. Just read instantly and I'm there to beat up everything. Everything will be new for me since first time really playing it. I'm literally the terminal montage video. Is this it? No, on to the next. I'm there to support and beat Yulin in chat. I mean, I'm gonna beat off everything. Wait. Good lord. Good lord. I don't know. I see myself playing with Core a lot. I see myself playing with Proxy a lot. I see myself playing with Koyo a lot. I don't expect Foss to get the game. If he does, I'll play with him a lot. If he doesn't, I don't know. We're in the new age of $70 fucking games. And that's a lot for Foss. And while he had fun on the beta, he was very off-put by the performance and graphics. And so he's been working on getting a new video card. And if he has that before, you know, he might be good to go. Real shit, Kimmy? Play with me a lot? Probably. If Shockrail gets it. So Shockrail is the one person I've met that's like, I don't like Monster Hunter. And I'm like, what? How can you not like Monster Hunter? It's the perfect game. And Shockrail's like, I don't like Monster Hunter because I have a family member that never shuts up about Monster Hunter and constantly tells me it's the perfect game. And they've been so annoying with it, I don't want to play it. And I'm like, oh shit. How do you get somebody into Monster Hunter who's burnt out on Monster Hunter from people constantly talking about Monster Hunter? Oh, fuck. But she was saying, one of her friends was like, really, really into it, and she was like, that makes me kind of want to get into it. So she might play it. If she does, I could see myself being like, you're new, I want to make this fun for you. Give me the reins and I will make this a good experience for you. Because I got Koyo into it, I got Core into it, I've gotten like 3 other people into it. I have a fucking curated experience to make it fun for people. On my way. Might just be time for him to invest in a PS5 if he doesn't update his PC. He's working on it. He's working on getting a new card, and he's close. Ballinator has helped him a lot with it. Well, games performance are only going to get harder? Yeah. She sounds like me, France. I've never played Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is like... It's really fun. When somebody gets into Monster Hunter, hi, Kumi, it becomes part of their fucking personality. However, it's very overwhelming and difficult to get into initially. You either have the experience of playing with people, and them ruining it and being fucking obnoxious, or playing it solo and not having fun because it's much more fun with friends. So I have this whole process of getting people into Monster Hunter. You play the game, you know, it's easier if you stream it. People come and join you, right? So with Koyo, he'd played it and friends made it awful. And I said, try it again. And he trusted me. And he goes into it and he's learning the game. And I would just I would host the world. And if anybody fucking came in and was like wearing overpowered gear, I'd fucking kick them so fast. The rule was, you guys have heard this a million times, I know. The rule was, you cannot have any piece of gear higher than the new player. So Koyo makes a new character, and he's in like rarity 1 weapon, rarity 1 armor, rarity 1 charm. That means nobody in the lobby can have anything better than rarity 1. The moment Koyo upgrades, let's say his gloves, you can have 1 piece of rarity 1 armor. That way you are never higher than the streamer, and you're never just hard carrying through gear. Ideally, I also tell the people, like, hey, learn a new weapon. You know, if you've never played Gunlance before, go and learn that, right? It puts people on an even playing field with the new player, and it makes it so that they're playing with them and not just watching them. The worst thing you can do when somebody's getting into Monster Hunter is show up in like rarity 14 gear and 2-shot the first monster and then be like, dude, you see that? I'm so fucking cool. I killed it so fast. And the guy's like, great. When do I get to play the game? It's like, oh yeah, I'll stop carrying you. And then they will do the second worst thing you can do. They'll wear Rarity 14 armor in a support set so that if the new player gets hit, they immediately heal them. This is essentially playing GTA on God mode, which anybody who's done this knows this is fun for 5 minutes, and then it's fucking boring. If there's no risk of death, if there's no, like, consequences, it fucking sucks. So then what people do is the third worst thing. They will wear, like, super overpowered gear, either Defender set or Rarity 14 shit, and be defensive, but they won't help. They'll wear, like, a really shitty weapon, or they just won't attack the monster. And imagine that. You're new to the game, you're trying to, like, fight this monster, you're trying not to get hit, you look at your friend, and they're just standing there. They're just standing you, character facing your direction, the monster hits them, and their health bar doesn't move. You don't feel like you're playing the game with them. You feel like they're just fucking watching you, and it's a shitty fucking feeling. But if they're learning a new weapon, if they are just as vulnerable as you, they get hit, you know, their health bar goes down to 40%, and they're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die! You have that feeling of, we are actually playing the game together. Don't the monster get more HP with more people? Yes. So not only are they not helping, they're also just making it harder for you. You need that feeling of like, we're actually playing the fucking game together. We're actually having an experience where I am playing with my friend. It's not just they're watching me. Because I feel like that just ruins it when you want to play this game with them and they're not playing the game. You do that, and they'll have fun. But the game still needs to click with them. What needs to happen is a moment, like that tail sweep I talked about earlier, where you learn, you avoid a monster's attack, you knock them down, and you have a moment of like, I feel fucking cool for what I just did. And once you have that, you're in. Once you have that, you're like, I get it, I like Monster Hunter. I might have a new card by Monster Hunter release with Cope. Here's hoping. I had a friend go, wow, your game actually looks good. When I was streaming the beta in Discord. It looks bad for me. I need a new card. I love playing with new peeps. I got 3 people into it during World. Hell yeah. Let me squish. Does the experience include a reward? France. I'm gonna cry. I don't think I would like it. I don't like beating at a wall until it falls. I don't know if it's ever beating at a wall. Like, it is always... The wall is crumbling, right? When you're fighting a monster, you actually see when you're doing damage to it. You break its arms, you break its scales, you cut off its tail. Breaking its arms is a little exaggerative. You break, like, armor and scales on its arms. It never feels like you're just hitting something with no response. Gonna cry, Hoikumi. I wish Yulin would get me into Monster Hunter. I don't know if you'd like Monster Hunter, but I'm not against trying, Ellie. Yulin would hold your hand. Also, I feel like I need to play with controller. I don't like Xbox controllers. It works with other controllers. And you don't have to. I'll tell you the thing, Thought. The players that play with controller are like diehard fans from the veteran days. You can play absolutely fine with mouse and keyboard. It's not even like an advantage or disadvantage. In fact, I'd say mouse and keyboard has an advantage when playing ranged weapons where you need to aim. But like, I don't really think controller has any particular advantage. It feels right to me. I play with controller. I will never play with mouse and keyboard. But like, Proxy plays mouse and keyboard. Gets better every time you tell it, you. The One Piece is real.
Wonder if they'll get it. Wonder if they'll get optimized enough to run on Steam Deck.
That's a big ask, I think. Here's hoping. It's the neat part. Don't people feel the need to be the best at something? I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy they're the superior one in this team game. A lot of people do techno. I don't. I have the need to be viable. So long as I'm not getting carried and pulling my weight, I'm happy. I don't need to be the best, though. Don't the monster get more HP with more people? Yes. If you're gonna carry it all, Do well naked with a starter weapon to show potential for mastery? I do lower gear and no tricks, traps, slash, etc. For first dozen hunts. That's a good way to do it. All you need is that one moment where you counter a monster charge. And you're hooked for life? Exactly. That's genuinely the reason I never got into the current Monster Hunter. Wait, somebody just like carrying you and ruining it, or? Then I'll just be lower gear. I'm not likely to pick up Wilds currently due to the SSD plus 130 GB requirement. Yeah. So I'm hoping I can enjoy the new one, but I've always been meh about the game. But keep getting asked to play this one. 130. I'm glad I have Monster Hunter World with chance. I haven't got to halfway through the story in World. You break its arm like Mafia Boss, spit in his face. When I can fit 250 plus good indie games in the same disk space, I'm good. Hi, Kumi. I guess, but that just sounds like quantity over quality. Not to say that indie games are bad, but like... Gaming is so fucked, no wonder I haven't been excited for shit. Everything is out of reach for me. I prefer MKB over controller. I will never play with controller. Mouse and keyboard just feels wrong to me. But, you know, I started on the Wii. I started with Try. And then Try U. And then I played it on the handhelds, right? I played 4 Ultimate, Generations, and Generations Ultimate. And with those 3 handhelds, I have like a special thing for my 3DS to make them feel like a controller. I prefer controller for range, but I've also played Monhun since PS2. Elitist controller. Viability, validation, Kinkland? Good lord. I played Lost Ark, and that game had essentially hunts, and I fucking hated them. So it's basically just hitting monster until it dies. I don't like learning the monster mechanics, and I only did them because I had to do them. Rose started on the Wii. No, Try you. Me forcing Ellie to cook well-done steak. I have very little time to respect for unoptimized games. I don't have the luxury of super fast fiber net to re-download 100 GB of shit every week. It's unoptimized because it's in beta. Optimization and like performance is usually the last thing a game company works on with their game. They have 4 months. I expect it to run a lot smoother and easier when it comes out. The purpose of the beta was not look at our finished game, buy it 4 months from now. You're a monster. What? Optimization gaming is dead. It's gonna still be 130 gigabytes when it releases. It ran perfect for me. That's fucked up, Cairo. You in beta. Any game upwards of 75 needs to be really fucking good to justify my download time. In my mind, Wilds is justified with it. Now, I'm a diehard Monster Hunter fan. I understand if it's not for you. But I see Wilds and I'm like... Shit, it could be 200, it could probably be 300, and I would still get it. The AAC6 Elden Ring.
And before Arc, she was 600 gig.
Ugh. Cooking steak is a mechanic in every Monhun. Also, I personally really appreciate frequent and constant development updates. Come a long way from physical games that could not be updated ever. I'm out. LOL. I wish I could refund Elden Ring. Really? I still want to go through Elden Ring. I've done a bit of it, but Zuby and I didn't get far. The only thing I don't like about Wilds is the oversaturation with the Chocobo. Called it when it first showed, and they're proving me right. You know, I played since Monster Hunter 1. Is it gonna take literally over a week to download at full speed? Run like shit on my HDD? I'm not gonna bother. Oh my god, a week to download? I mean, that's fair, but like, Jesus. I wonder if, like, you could go somewhere with faster net and download it for an hour or two. How do you VR chat, Kumi? Yeah, like, if it takes a week for that, it's like, what in the fuck? Is Monster Hunter extra hard on joysticks? I've seen like 3DS joystick add-ons. I want to say no. I will say Octomage. I have broken 2 controllers' right bumpers playing Monster Hunter. You sprint with right bumper, and I've broken 2 bumpers with that. Good night, Elon. Good night, Elders. Sleep well. Do you watch Twitch? Probably on 160p. Oh my god, proxy, hi proxy. I'm a huge fan of Elden Ring. Can be a summon if you need help with bosses. I'll be sure to use the lower level character as well. Have you not seen how long it takes me to follow you guys to new worlds? I had no issues using external HTTP during beta, or any of the World Rise. When I play Uno on my Xbox. Just play Monster Hunter with a racing wheel? Oh my god, you are literally me. If it's 500 megabyte plus, it takes me around 5 to 10 minutes. Hey, you have Uno! I don't have Uno. It comes with your Xbox! God. Let's play dating sims with our driving rigs. I've 90 to beach day. I'm sorry, Pixel. I think it's happening tomorrow. You have anything against damage numbers in Monster Hunter? Is that a thing? I fucking love damage numbers in Monster Hunter. I don't get the purest view of, like, take them out. It should be about, you know, hunting and knowing the monster. When, like, the reality is, they just know the damage numbers, or, like, the hit values memorized from spreadsheets, from data mined information. I don't see the benefit of, like, I know that if I hit the hand 7 times, the monster will stagger. As opposed to if I do 450 damage to the hand, it'll stagger. I like seeing big number. I like seeing the big numbers go boom on my screen. And like the purest view of hide the damage numbers is like weird to me. Also, I watch Twitch on 360. Go play Katawa Shoujo. Well, I watch people play Monster Hunter, but I never look at the game. And I just treat them like just chatting streams.
Well, I guess it's beach day tomorrow.
Yeah. Or if it needs more detail, might get a driving rig this November. 1080p is Buffer City. Yeah. No. Is it in the int setup in general, or can't up ATM? I have a test tomorrow. Oh wow, another beach day happening on a day I work. I would have never seen this coming. Man, I've been bitching a lot these past few minutes. I'm sorry. All good. Dude, I saw a clip with decimals in the damage numbers. Threw me off. Arid. Shit infrastructure. Literally cannot get better net in this area. You got this, but go study and prep. I have a friend that literally argues it to death about having no damage numbers. It's not real Monhunt, etc. The good news is, Oku, you can turn the damage numbers off. And if he doesn't want to see them, hell yeah. When people don't want me to see damage numbers, I'm like, go away. go, stop talking to me. I like seeing big damage number. Fuck you.
Let me get my dopamine from big number.
Oh my god, KK, so awful int prom. Elon's a gambling addict. It's less about gambling and more about like, I like knowing what works. It's absolutely mind-boggling me that a weapon can have like 3 attacks. And one of them can hit for 5, one of them can hit for 7, and one of them can hit for 30. And it's like, no, hide that. I don't want to know which is the good one. I want to fucking know which is the good one. I want to know what attacks work and like what I should be doing. And seeing damage numbers is a way to do that. Also, I don't like the lack of HP bar in Monster Hunter. Feels like I need to learn shit just to see how close I am to beating the monster. That's why it feels like punching a wall until it falls eventually. There are mods you can run to see that thought. There are overlay mods that will like show you monster health. I think they're harder to run now because they have Denuvo, But I believe you can still run them. I'm not sure. No, it's like the easiest or hardest shit ever. It's alternative energies. That's so brutal. Wolf Mother. Wait, is Freya here? I didn't see Freya. I'm surprised you don't have one already. I'm frugal with the big purchases. It's not even crap providers, just high-sped cable hasn't been late.
Dumped the last couple points in it, but didn't say anything in chat.
Oh, hi Freya. Hi, love. I'm frugal with big purchase. It isn't the cards for years. It's not in the cards for years. Ugh. Zuvi, our German friend. Well, one of our German friends. He has fucking shit internet. But Germany just laid out a plan that in the next 1 to 3 years, all the Germans are getting, like, new internet. And so we're very excited for him to go up from, like, 10 megabytes per second. I'm also super patient for good deals. Did I hear Katawa Shoho? You did, Shoujo. That's my problem with his argument, is that he doesn't want anyone else to see them either, Lamau. To me, it's just like a weird pride of, you know, I played the game before this, and I'm able to do this before you did. Modern times, old man. Understandable, have a nice day. Number go up equals world gooder. Hi. Plunk. Hell yeah. I like your new outfit, by the way. I don't know if I've complimented it yet, but you've been using it in War Thunder. I like the fucking plug suit. It looks really good. Tune Ellie in like 20 days. I don't have 5,000 plus floating around to pay for a private hookup. Yeah. Look how the gambling addict trying to explain his addiction. Yeah, I don't want health bars, but I'll take damage numbers. I'm okay with not having health bars. I understand wanting them, but I personally am like, it doesn't matter to me. I shouldn't have to download mods to make the game good. It's not that it's good without them. It's that they're an option that can make it better. Like, WoW and Final Fantasy are both good. But mods can make them better. Minecraft be like? Yeah. Assetto Corsa would like to know your location. Freya is here. 10 megabytes per second, Jesus Christ. I'm on 1.5 full speed? God, that is so rough, Kumi. Good lord. Freya, hello, media. We do
It's
have
like
media watchers.
DSL.
Yeah? I had a friend during Mists of Pandaria who they just didn't provide internet in her area. They had one internet provider for a while, and then this company went bankrupt. And so just, you couldn't get internet there. The only thing you could do was get a cell phone service and get internet through your cell phone. So everybody had like a hotspot as their phone with unlimited, and that was like all they could do. They were extremely limited. And obviously it was like, it had a wireless delay to it. I met her on Rift, and she had like 10,000 ping on Rift. And then when we switched to WoW during the Siege of Orgrimmar, she had like, oh god, what was it? I want to say like 700 ping. She was so far behind on every ability that we never gave her mechanics. Because it was just like, we knew she can't fucking do them. She does good damage, but she cannot like actually do mechanics, and so we fucking had to do them.
I remember back in like maybe a little bit of vanilla in TVC, we had a couple people in the guild that were on dial-up.
Yeah. Somebody would, disconnect and they'd come back, sorry, my mom got a call. I remember a few of those. I'm too well acquainted with your pain. I had that kind of internet before I moved out on Rift. It's subjective if it's better or not. I think modding provides unlimited potential and customization. It's like the Skyrim argument. Every time I talk to people that love Skyrim and tell them I don't like it, the first thing they say is, did you play with mods? 999 ping. Anywhere outside of the capital can get fucked seems to be the model. Your net infrastructure, for sure. But I need to like the vanilla game first for me to play with the mods. It's one of those things where, like, you can have a phrase that is a good catch-all and applies to many, many games, but it doesn't apply to all of them. So, like, a phrase you hear a lot is, a game should be worth 1 hour for every dollar I spend on it. If I buy a $30 game and I don't spend at least 30 hours on it, I wasted my money and this was a bad game. And then Stray comes along. Stray was like, what, $20, $25? And that's a $6 to $8 game. But anybody who walks away from it is like, this was fucking good. I loved this. This was absolutely worth the $25 I paid to play this game. The time you put into the game is not worth the money you spent on it at 1 hour to $1. But everybody came away from Stray saying they loved it. That also makes free-to-play games just like infinite value, right? Like if you put 1,000 hours in RuneScape, does that make it the perfect game? No. Another phrase you hear a lot is, I shouldn't have to put 300 hours into a game before it gets good. I kind of agree with this phrase, right? A game should be good from the start. But some games, they just fail their intro and they nail the, like, ending. Final Fantasy XIV, Warframe. These two games are perfect examples of, like, it is really rough when you start. Warframe is hard to get into. Final Fantasy XIV is very hard to get into. But you get 100 hours in, it's like, you know, it can be personality defining for some people. There's some people that they live on Final Fantasy because they're just so immersed and in love with the game. Same thing for Warframe. There's people that have 10,000 plus hours and buy $200 Prime packs to support the game because they love it so much. But those first 100 hours, I feel like everybody goes through the Warframe roller coaster of 5 hours are really fun. You're flipping on walls, you're cutting enemies in half, you're unlocking new weapons, and then you go, wait, I have to build a weapon for 12 hours? I have to build my next character for 72 hours? And it's the same missions over and over on repeat with just a randomized tile set? Bro, this kind of sucks. So they like it for 5 to 10 hours, then they all want to quit, and then they realize it's a collectathon, and they enjoy it and all come back. If they come back. For sure, but I need to like the vanilla game. If your game is not fun, I'm not downloading mods to fix it. I love Skyrim for the longest time. I never played with mods. Even
Really?
today. Go ahead.
I have a question. It's a bit unrelated, but do you know if they added some kind of limitations to the avatars already? Because I realized
Yes.
that there is 2 of my avatars that I cannot switch into.
Yes. If you have any avatars that are over 200 megabytes or 500 uncompressed, they are dead. That was a change that came through last week. I love Skyrim for the longest time. I never played with mods, even though I'm still too unaware how to use mods outside of the native in-game way to get mods. God bless media. Whoever said that is fucking wrong. It's a good phrase that works for most games, but it's like the BMI or like Wikipedia, where it's a good, like, dirty first look, but there are going to be exceptions. Saw a lot of that with Space Marine 2. In my opinion, I think it was amazing for the price they gave us, LOL. If that's the game, sorry I'm not playing it. You can like it, that's fine, but they need to catch me right away. And that's fair. That's just part of your taste and preference, right? You need to like it right at the start. Hi, Roxas! I actually played a shit ton of Rabbit and Steel last night. You're making me think of that, Roxas, but for me, what matters is where it is at the end. Without you, yeah. I might have been watching you, actually.
Wow.
No, I've been trying to progress the story. I've been going through, like, easy mode to just fucking blaze through it and have all the little dialogue conversations. You haven't seen people that love EVE Online, Yelin? I actually haven't, but yeah. The beginning of Warframe is pretty rough. The first, like, 2 to 5 to 10 hours of Warframe, everybody has fun with it. Everybody's like, yo, this game is pretty. I'm jumping around the walls. I just cut that guy in half. Oh my god. They get a bow and they shoot somebody and they fucking staple them to a wall and they're like, holy shit, did you see what I did to that guy? And then they try to make a Warframe. And then they try to make a weapon. It's like, it's going to take me 12 hours to make this weapon? Are you kidding me? And then they try to make a Warframe. It's like, hang on. It's going to take me 12 hours to make this? And you're like, well, yeah, it's going to take you 12 hours to make the chassis. You also need to get the neuroptics and the helmet. And then you need to buy the blueprint, and it'll take you 72 hours for that part. And you explain that to somebody, and they're like, this game is fucking trash. Why am I playing this? It's like, because it's free, man. Come on. There's a very hard, like, people like it at first, and then the hard drop off. And then if they come back because they like the collectathon, the roller coaster. It's the up, down, up. Oh my god, it's raining in Texas. I think VRChat is the best game. They get to hang with friends. I think it's a shit game. Because it's not a game, it's a social platform. Discord with visuals. Base. Finally, I can look at avatars without dying. Finally, people can't put 20 outfits on one, Abby. It's... I have heard of exceptions, Cairo. Octal Mage had a really good reason why an avatar should be really big. And, like, in privates, they were like, this should be allowed in private instances.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
I agree with that. Like, it should be allowed in private.
Mm-hmm. It should be a setting that's like, hey, I'm setting down a private. I want people to be able to use uncapped avatars. And that's like, I can see that. Cutie spotted. Hey, everyone. Watch me. You haven't seen people that love EVE Online yet. Also, Highland's friend to the right. That's Media. Oh, trust me, I'm jumping between it and Core Keeper. I haven't played Core Keeper since their 1.0 release. I played through it quite a few patches before. It's one of those games that's like, it's on the list, and a playthrough of it is probably coming up soon. I remember looking at my friend play it, and some training took weeks. Oh, God. I quit Warframe 3 times before getting in it. I'm only tolerating Warframe because I can play the guitar in the game. Just make better optimized models. It's not like that, Thoth. Look, for Octal Mage, they need avatars that are, you know, big, giant ladies that are 100 feet tall, and they need very high density textures for that to work, and that requires a big download size. When people have 20 outfits on their avatar, that's like, okay, come on. Just start making, like, multiple avatars. What are we at, 4.8? Yeah.
But yeah, there is no reason why it should be capped on privates, because, like, I understand if you go to a rave party or you go to, like, anywhere else that requires a lot of people, yeah, have it capped. But if you're a one-on-one doing whatever you want, like headbutt, TRP, it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm fine with the other person having, like, 800 megabytes.
Mm-hmm. So the reason they didn't do that is because that's more stuff to add and more, like, coding they would have done to add that as a system. For now, they've just added so that, you know, cut this out so that in public instances, people aren't having these giant avatars. And it would be nice to have that additional feature to, like, hey, allow it in these circumstances, but that's more effort, more coding, more work on their end, which, you know, maybe they'll get to. Maybe they will change that in the upcoming months. But for now, they have started with part 1, and they have not done, and maybe might not do, part 2. 4K skin texture for a reason. I think me and Octal should be friends. But we have a other muscly incline person. Going to make 2 Abbies, the top half and the bottom. Have them Voltron that model. Oh my god. But yeah, so I played a lot of Rabbit and Steel last night. I was watching Media and Karaoke while I was playing. I never finished the story. And so I've just been blazing through it on easy mode and kind of trying to test out some builds. Like, I'm finding I really like the Wizard Rabbit lately. I'm trying to just test stuff like that. And get through the story. I finished 3 of the zones. I think I finished the frogs, I think I finished the wolves, and I think I finished the crows. No, I might have finished the dragons. I have not finished the mice yet. And I'm forgetting one. Wolves, crows, dragons, frogs. I'm
And
forgetting
mice. 5.
mice. Okay. I think I haven't finished 2 groups, and I'm not sure which one. I know I haven't finished the mice, I'm not sure which the other one is. I'm getting
The
close.
mice are, in my opinion, they are the hardest ones. Like, the non-bosses are the hardest ones.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the dragons.
There's one boss in the mice that has a really difficult mechanic that I always have to, like, be thinking about before it comes out. And other than that, I actually find the mice kind of easy to deal with. At least not easy to deal with, but
Really?
I don't think they're the hardest group. I struggle with wolves, and some of the dragons I really struggle with.
Yeah, the dragons. Especially the one that makes you circle around
Yup.
constantly.
Yep. That and the dragon boss, some of her mechanics on hard is just like, there's too much on my screen, I don't know where to go.
Yeah. And then you press the vanish button and just...
Really what happens is I just follow Sappy, Proxy, or Sleepy. If I'm with them and I'm on Dragon Boss, I see one of them going somewhere and I'm just like, we're going this way. There's a few mechanics in frogs that fucking get me. I really struggle at stop moving and keep moving. Those I don't think are hard, but doing that with other stuff going on is very hard for me to do both. And then wolves, a lot of the stuff in wolves I struggle with. A lot of the stuff when you're like doing the wire movement where it's like you can only move a little bit at a time, I'm like, oh, I fucking hate this. The art and designs for Rabbit and Steel are so cute. I am so disappointed with the Rabbit and Steel community because they recently had their big update with the whole Steam Workshop thing, and it's a lot more easy to add mods and make mods for the game. And so the first day was like custom item sets, you know, adding blue archive characters as skins. Just fun little stuff, right? Day 2 comes out. Naked mod for Dancer. Naked mod for Heavy Blade. Naked mod for Thief. And I'm just like, I'm horny too, and I want to see naked stuff too. But like,
No way.
not with these. Too chibi. They're too...
Yeah.
It's like, there's no detail, and it's just weird. I don't like this. Day 2, all 10 characters had a naked mod. I'm not kidding you.
Oh my fucking god. No way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I got that lunatic win rush and stopped caring about beating story. I should go back through on easier. God, you did lunatic. Jeez. Wolves like, here's some
Yeah, I
wins.
saw Roxas also doing Lunatic.
Yeah.
And I was seeing the achievements of like, complete this one in Lunatic, and then like 2 days later, complete this one in Lunatic.
Yeah. I did an easy no hit.
But why the wizard?
Wait, what?
I don't get the wizard, like why?
Oh.
Why the wizard?
The reason I'm having fun with the wizard is that her primary attack hits for 200 damage, so it's pretty easy to do a fucking one-click build with her. It literally plays exactly like Machine Gun Thief, where you just hold it down and you're just pew, 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 and doing a K DPS.
Yeah.
But
It's not that great. 200, like the fist one, that's like what, 1,000? The archer does 600. So it's 200 is
No. The archer does 200. I forget the other one you said. The 200 for
The
wizard is
punching one.
base. Oh, the punching? Well, you can't spam that move. You can't spam their primary.
Oh, true. You need to charge it and then.
Mhm. You need charges, and you really need enrage for it. The wizard, the 200 is base, and the really good augment you want to it is the sapphire augment, which actually cuts its damage down to 100, but cuts its global cooldown to 0.5. So it's like a machine gun build where you're just like boom, 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 and like you get primary stuff and like on proc stuff, and it starts shredding.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know that I like the most the defender? Because like you just basically cast, and if you have anything that gives you on reset on the ultimate,
Mm-hmm.
you can I think it's the Sapphire, no, not the Sapphire, the Emerald ultimate, that instead of like doing one big explosion, does 4 of them. At 380 power per explosion.
Yeah.
You overcharge that, you make it reset, and then it's like, half HP. The other half HP. It's so much fun.
My main will probably forever be Ancient. It's kind of difficult to get like the exact setup. I really need Emerald Defensive and Emerald Special. If I don't get those 2 things, I'm not having a good time on Ancient. Ideally, I get Ruby Secondary, and then I get 1 item that reduces defensive cooldown, and then just a lot of special damage. If I get those things, there's 2 things I need, and then there's like 4 or 5 things that I want. If I get the 4 or 5 things I want, it's 2k damage. If I get a perfect build, I've tested this in the toy box. If I get absolutely... Hi, Gale. If I get absolutely everything I want, I have done 3.8k DPS in the toy box, which is just like... That just shreds anything. That's not even the best.
Yuli,
Mm-hmm.
did you see the screenshot that I sent you of, like, I did so much damage to the boss that he was finishing the attack and I'm like, you are at 0 HP, like, can you like switch faces or something? Because I was like, I did an attack and I did 38k, and then the boss is like, push.
Yeah.
And then he attacked for another like 15 seconds before he's like, oh wait, I'm at 0 HP, I need to like chop.
Sleepy's has the same problem because one of Sleepy's best characters is Wizard, and they're doing the same thing where it's like 50 to 100k on a Wizard with their special. Hi, Fortnite Sid. DJ added to Rabbit and Steel. My ADHD brain can't deal with GCDs, huh? Already. Naked is fine, but have you tried? Naked is fine, but have you tried closed base? I had Lunatic before we played last together. I've been trying Lunar in pain. Even did no shop, no hit in the same run. Oh god. Wait, there's a no shop achievement? Oh, I haven't. Yona's a bitch. Hi, Gale. No item, no shop, no hit. What's rotation? I just turn on auto fire. That's how I try to play Rabbit and Steel. I try to get away from a like standard rotation as fast as possible. With who? Because Sniper can barely do it, and Heavy Sword can't. Dancer didn't do those on Lunar. Pretty sure it was normal. Yeah, you won't get by anything doing it over normal. It was just achievement shopping. Hello. I like Spell Sword. I think my best hard mode run was Spell Sword with me, mostly one-shotting almost everything non-bosses. Easily my best is Ancient. After that, I feel pretty confident on Druid. And then to a lesser extent, I'm starting to feel confident on Thief, Heavy Blade, and Wizard. Those are the 5 that I feel decent with. Archer I would really, really like if I could guarantee that I get the Topaz primary every time. I really like Topaz primary on Archer, but like, it's just a matter of if I get it or not. I've always said in Rabbit and Steel, if I could just pick the first gem, that opens up like every fucking character to being more fun to me. Hi, Gale the Wizard.
Like the Druid, I tried a Druid build. That's you pick up these cooldown reduction items.
Yep.
If you manage to get like that and one of these the gems that changes your W, that's like the tiny circle, into it basically replicates your ultimate. So you have 2 ultimates, like you have 2 fairy launching things. You can lower it enough so that you can do secondary ultimate, secondary ultimate.
It's
without cooldown, like pop, 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 pop.
I really like. So the secondary feels like it sucks ass unless you get one of 3 gems. There's that gem that turns it into the special. There's another gem that turns it into like just this orb that shocks every enemy in the match. And that one's really good. There's another one that instead of like putting a field down, it's a 10-second poison debuff. And that one's really good. That one goes really well with getting a lot of poison items. And so one of my favorite builds on Druid is you get basically any of the special gems that is like a good. You don't get the mine one or the 30-second cooldown one, but any of the others. And then you get the Sapphire primary that makes it so that you will always use your primary when you use another ability. And then you get the Dot secondary. And you basically just spam your secondary. So it keeps the debuff on them permanently. And every time you're using it, you're also hitting them with a primary. And then you just get any dot items you can. So like, you know, when you hit with primary or secondary, you put sparking on them. Or you put poison on them. And then if you can get, you know, your dots do 50 more damage, it's like, oh, hell yeah. I can't get Spell Sword down. I've tried and tried. Spell Sword didn't click with me. I didn't particularly like her. My friends Core and Ciseldon main her, and they fucking shred with her. Gale, Brawler equals God tier. I do have fun with Brawler, but like then I take him into hard and I just get rocked. Oh, hi, Kumi. So hard mode 4-player. Had Obsidian Rod and First Strike. Demon Horns, no defense using. Hermes Bow Trumpet. And Call Bell with Emerald Primary. And Ruby second special. I went to try and find the clip of Sleepy's one-shotting bosses, but I can't find it. Say that again?
Remember the wheelchair bunny?
Yeah.
That I had all these items. I had all the speed reducing items. And my full speed, like maximum speed was the same speed that you get when you press shift, I think it was. It's like
that was my very first heavy blade run.
Amount of damage.
I was miserable the first hour I played, and then I had to run as heavy blade where I got a bunch of like primary damage, but you're losing speed items, and so I'm just fucking crawling along, but my primary is just hitting for 1,000, and I'm like, okay, this is fun, but it really fucking sucks to dodge anything. Never played Rabbit and Steel? Grab it if you see it on sale. Yeah, you know enough about it, Gale. You know if you want it or not. But yeah, 18 megabit net. Ugh, that's not enough. AKA 2.2 megabits per second. Theoretical top speed in actual terms. Gah. Yulin playing Greatsword button rabbits. I have played a lot of Greatsword in Monster Hunter. I just am bad and play crit draw. I never play like actual charging Greatsword. Gale, North Prince Ware. Hi, Jashin. Hello, how is everyone doing? I'm doing great today. We've got a lot of friends with us. In VR and in chat. I've got fresh groceries from this morning, so when I finish the walk, I'm gonna reward myself with some bangin' cookies. It's Monday. Cairo and I have been making plans to play Hat in Time on Monday. I don't think we're gonna play today. I think Cairo's still sick. We're gonna wait till next Monday. I need to do WoW stuff. I don't know if I did any delves this week. Bytes on equal bits. Megabit is the bullshit number they use for marketing. Wow, Yulin delaying stuff again. I'm not delaying it. Cairo is literally sick, Gale. Good. Yuli went to store in morning. How was that versus night? I hate going at 6 instead of 9. However, there was a shit ton of employees there stocking the shelves. And so it was like, you know, the dark chocolate hummus was all there. It's been like 50% chance of them actually having dark chocolate hummus on the shelves at 9 p.m. But getting there at 6 p.m., there was dark chocolate hummus. There was a stack of it. And when I get to the milk, you know, at 9 p.m., there hasn't been somebody in the back that's like pushing the milk forward. So sometimes I have to like squat down and really reach my hand far into the shelves in the refrigerator. But at 6, every milk right at the front. So it's like, oh, It's better, but I don't like being up at 6 a.m. I like waking up at 7 a.m. I agree, Sappy, it is better. Although I feel like I have friends at the grocery store at 9. I go at 9, it's like, I'm the usual that shows up once a week, right? They're all new at 6 a.m. I don't know them. Bites of the actual download speed? Get a cat. Run, kitty, before he cages you. You think I could ever cage Sappy? You think I would, like, ever walk up towards Sappy with a cage and not get my ass fucking whooped? Might just lurk today? You going to be messing with people with voice impersonations in VR? Hell yeah. Mostly keeping some form of a dark spell up. But yeah, she could be confusing at times. I don't think she's confusing. I think it's just like... I don't want to say difficult, but it's like not natural to keep it up, right? There are different like classes that like they just click for me. Like the Ancient, I just fucking get. And then I see other people trying to play Ancient and they're just floundering. They're just like, oh god, and like, I don't know. I played Oriana quite a bit in League, so like, Ancient just makes sense to me.
But it's like playing Oriana, except you don't get rewarded by, you know, proper control because you do the same damage as the dancer pressing ZX, 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 you know? Like, if it has this amount of skill required, I would expect that the damage is proportionally higher, and it's not.
I don't think it should be higher than anything. I just think with Ancient, if you fuck up your special and you use it when your boy is in the wrong spot, it really punishes you. And I feel like that's the same with all classes, like Archer. Sappy plays a really good Archer, which is just as they put it, buff and cooldown management. You want to keep your secondary rolling so that it's always ticking down on the enemy. You want to keep your specials on cooldown as much as possible. And you want to, you know, be shooting your primary if you've done those other two things. And like, that doesn't sound that hard. And then I try to do it and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't pressed my secondary in a while. Grocery store friends make Yulin a Midwest housewife in between romance novels.
That's why I like Ancient. Not Ancient, Defender. Because Defender is literally purely a combo class. Like, you set up everything, like, all your spells, like, you need to think, like, 10 spells in the future. Because it's, like, going to be, like, okay, 10 spells in the future, I'm going to have my ultimate charge, and maybe, like, this item that gives me charge and special will be also charged. So, I will cast this and this and this, and then set up so that I can ultimate, I don't know, secondary, ultimate, primary, ultimate, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can just pa.
Yeah, nobody can cage me, not even those who should be able to. Good Sappy Wildcat through and through. Yulin has become monstrous. He started hanging with Lofam. I don't even hang out with Lofam. Well, maybe I do. I see Lofam a lot more than I did like 5 months ago. I know. What I try to do on every fucking character is just remove the rotation. So make it so that it's like, I hold down secondary, or I hold down primary, or in the Ancient's case, I hold down defensive and secondary. And if I can get a class to that, then I can focus on just moving and staying alive. Maybe not Cage, but I can lead Sappy around. Just need enough rice shower. Sappy's just like, I did learn Sappy's weakness recently, and it do be rice shower. Wow, we've been yapping about games. I didn't go over my notes or the holidays at all. AC Fire, are you awake? There's no way he's awake. He has to be passed out. The holidays. Not even sure what that is. The holidays, there's not many today. There's the Broadcast Traffic Professionals Day. This is dumb. Not cultured enough, that's all. Job Action Day, that's dumb. King Tut Day, sure. National Candy Day. I feel like that should just be Halloween. National Chicken Lady Day. What the fuck is a chicken lady? Is it just a woman who owns chickens? National Easy Bake Oven Day. Dumb. National Skeptics Day. National Waiting for the Barbarians Day. Huh? And Use Your Common Sense Day. These kind of suck. National Candy Day is the best, but I feel like it shouldn't be National Candy Day. I think next time I play, I'm gonna let someone else choose what I pick. That should be every day. National Skeptics Day? I don't know about that one. Ha 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 ha. Chicken Lady is for a specific person. Why is there a day dedicated to common sense? I wish I could tell you. Sappy's weakness, huh? Yup. It's Rice Shower. Sappy! I just thought of something. I'm not gonna say it in front of everybody. But I think you'd enjoy it. Don't fake laugh at me, Pout. National Candy Day. I'm looking at some sweets, so it's correct. When I went to the grocery store, I expected them to still have some, clearance sale Halloween candy. They did not. People cleaned those fucking shelves out. They had one box of, like, ghoul-themed M&Ms, so I bought one of those. But, like, I was really hoping I could get some candy corn. Or, like, Reese's Pieces. But I think if I really want that, I need to, like, go a day or two after. It being, like, 4 days after, that shit was gone. They had, like, all the really, like, shitty candy. Like, these, candy apple popper things. Oh, where I work, it's almost wiped out of candy, too? Yeah. I was hoping there'd be some, but I really need to go, like, within 2 days after a holiday. They have Christmas candy up now. The entire seasonal alley is, alley? Aisle. The entire seasonal aisle is just Christmas-themed candy now. It's like, this is wrong and sinful. I'm just glad we have our 2 doors and 4 windows back. Oh my god, we're at 5.9. We're getting there. How far did you walk? One? Hell yeah. February 15th, November 1, December 26th, Jan 1 are the candy days? Wait, but it said today was a candy day. Should be November 4th included. Also, December 26th to January 1st? 2 cam? Gotcha. Get the Christmas spirit, you pagan? Oh, God. That side pose? I know. No, it's, Here's the way it works, Riddle. My mom's birthday is on Christmas Day. My mom loves Christmas. And that's all fine, that's all good. The problem is, growing up, we would hit Thanksgiving and the next day, all the decorations go up. Yuland Dad, get up on the roof and put up the lights. All the decorations go up. The day after Thanksgiving. And the TV in the living room, that's playing Christmas music until the 26th. And so, growing up, it felt like I was in a fucking mall playing Christmas music. And so now I'm like, I like Christmas. I do. But I hate Christmas music. I hate the, like, Christmas spirit feeling. Wow, TV not even playing Fireplace. I mean, the days to go get all the discount, December 26th to Jan 1st, because some stores are closed the days around Xmas. Oh. You just needed the Red Ryder BB gun? Is Kimmy still here? In instance. She is. Hi. Oh, you got something in your eye. You got a little skull in there.
And it's the last person's dick I suck.
Oh my goodness. I have nothing but good memories of Christmas, so I love Christmas music. Hell yeah. I get my Chonkies, assorted Chocos, and ribbon candy, respectively. We're at 6. We're at 6 miles. And we're closing in on the end.
That sucks.
I think we get to the end of this hill. And we're done with Town Long Steps. I just want snow. I would love snow. Because I don't do much driving right now. So I would love to see fucking snow. I live on a lake, right, Proxy? And, like, it's so fucking gorgeous when the lake freezes over. And it's just this pristine, powdered snow across the whole thing. Oh, I love that so much. I love having an excuse to be singing Last Christmas at karaoke. Woohoo, 6 miles. You're doing amazing, Ewan. Thank you. Yeah, I live in a wooded area. Hell yeah. Growing up, I love snow. And then once I started going to college, once I started commuting to college, which was age about 22 to 24, I fucking hated snow. Because that's when I had to fucking scrape it off my windshield with a credit card some days. Not a big fan of that. Shut up, Ellie. Once that stopped, and I didn't have to commute in snow anymore, I loved it again. Although, so when I was 23, not a big fan, no. When I was 23, I graduated from college in Missouri, moved to Texas with my parents, and I was there for 7 years. Obviously, Texas doesn't get much snow. Thanks for the monkeys. Thank you for joining, media. However, I think it was 2021, maybe 2020. I forget which year it was. I want to say 2021. Texas had that big freeze and we had snow for 2 weeks. That was brutal. Hi, Violet. Thank you for walking too. Hi, Ewan. You're coming in right at the end of the walking part. We're at 6 miles, and I think our video ends literally at this rock up here. And then we'll go somewhere comfy and hang out for a bit. I have a funny news story, a funny Twitter story, a really depressing story, and then a okay technology interesting story. No comfy for me. I need to go sit in traffic soon. No. If it ain't an RO world, it ain't comfy. That's not how it works, Sappy. Yes! Ragnarok Online is not the only measure of if a world is comfy or not. Oh, we're still walking. Oh, we ended there. What the fuck? I forgot we do this little section into this stump to go into the Dreadways. Hi. No RO for you. Get bamboozled, you. Look. Most Ragnarok worlds that I'm aware of are like rips, and not particularly like a comfy world that has like a couch, a background, music playing. If there was a Ragnarok themed world like that, I'd be super fucking down. Bull showed me a Final Fantasy XIV world like that recently. It was an Ul'dah house. It was really nice. It didn't quite work for stream. It didn't have like a window or like something moving to sit in front of. It had a bunch of couches, it had good music, but it didn't have the good background that I want. But the world itself was comfy. Time to learn how to make a world so I can make some of the inside buildings. You do that, Sappy. I'm fucking sitting in one of those a ton. That sounds fucking nice. Ah. Hi, Baldir. Proxy emotes are so cute. Proxy emotes are mostly made by Niachi. And yes, I agree. Proxy's emotes are the emotes that I've gotten the most compliments for, where like I use them in someone's chat, and they're like, oh my god, I've never seen that emote before, and it's so good. Who made that? I've seen a lot of compliments for the scoot, the head pat, the awoo. Proxy has a lot of fucking solid emotes. One of my friends uploads 14 Worlds. I remember a while ago him telling me about the inner drama that niche community of uploaders have, where some of them come in and rip assets, then just upload them with standard shader and it just looks awful. Headbat paved the way for a lot of new style pats. Yeah. That's interesting, Oku. Because, like, there's different games that have a lot of uploaded worlds and don't. So, like, World of Warcraft, there's not really a lot of good World of Warcraft worlds. I would love for there to be. Final Fantasy, I have like 20 worlds to choose from. There are so many good Final Fantasy worlds uploaded. Way too dank. Way too dank. Okay, paused.
Way too dank.
Yeah. I want at least one walking world from like a lot of the video games I've played. Or maybe not like a walking world, but like a world to chill in and do exercises in that has like good sound and good background. Right? So right now we are in a One Piece world. No, this is a One Piece world. This is One Piece. Which is
The One Piece is real.
I would love a lot of like the popular anime, a lot of popular video games. I would love to just be like, you know, different forms of media to have a world like this to do our stretches in. I can't find one for World of Warcraft that I really like. I haven't gone looking for Bleach. I've looked for Naruto. There's like 50 Naruto Konoha Village worlds out there. And they're all kind of booty. Which is like, damn it. Thank you, Wrath. There's a lot of Demon Slayer worlds, but they're all like, here's one little hut, and most of them are like weird rips. Our world got good places for this part. I should look at the Ragnarok worlds more. I've been to a few with you, Sappy. I don't remember them being particularly good for this, but there's probably a few. You did amazing today, Ewan. Thank you. You guys chill there for a second. I'm gonna change my outfit.
These guys dig up.
Oh my god. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I can see right now. It's right next to your One Piece.
Here are some signs that you might be gay. Step 1. You like boys. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Your feet are terrifying me.
I get it. Wait, can I change in this avatar? Stop staring. It's rude.
I'm gonna stare.
No.
I'm pulling out binoculars right now.
No. You've been to Ludi? I think that was it. 24/7 Christmas Town? That sounds right. Oh, baby, twist those ankles. No!
Give the old ankle twist.
Where am I in my... There we are. This here, this here, this here. I need to update the title. I need to update what streams we're lurking in. Okay. close this. Wait, I didn't close it. I just took it out of full screen. I click this. Oh, this person's live. I have an idea of who I want to raid today. There is a goofball. Wow, everybody's fucking live today. Guess it's just fucking Monday. But there's someone who I haven't seen live too much on Twitch lately, and she's live today, and I'm like, oh, I want to go there in a bit. But she has been live for a while. We'll see if she still is. Twist those ankles? No. No! Where are we going? Worlds. Chatting. I haven't been to this world in a long time. New instance. Friends. Drop portal. And before we go through that, we're turning the world sound to 35 instead of 80 because this world was just fucking quiet. Oh, Violet hug Pat. I have some Metroid worlds. We have good Metroid worlds. What are some other worlds that would be really good? Oh, I tried looking for Crash Bandicoot worlds, but they are all a fever dream. I could not find a good one, and there weren't many. I would love to have, you guys know this, I would love to have a WildStar world. But, slim pickings on that one. We're gonna go downstairs. We're going to put the moon behind us. Moon, good job, you. It's dead, you. Rip W. Did stream die? If there's a custom Robo Arena world, my life will be complete. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, my camera. Fuck. Oh, WildStar. You know, North Prince, it's funny that you mentioned Custom Robo. Because I've only played one of those games. It was on the GameCube. But I do fucking love Custom Robo. God, I would love another one of those games. Oh, I'm kind of like in a sign right there. There, that looks good. This can get over there, this can go there. Move this. Move this. Rip WildStar? Yeah. I loved WildStar, but those devs really fucking ran it into the ground. Bless you. Cute? It wasn't cute, damn it. I love Custom Robo. I only played the GameCube one, but my god, I love that game so much. You know what's crazy, North Prince? The girl in that game, I think her name was Mary? She's just fucking straight up Hatsune Miku. But like, Hatsune Miku wasn't a thing at that time. Did Hatsune Miku copy Custom Robo? I feel like I've asked this question before and I had to look it up. I think it's like a 2-year difference between the two. And it's like, oh, this is not the answer I was expecting. Marcia, that's her name, yeah. I had, oh my god. I had a fucking super annoying strategy, North Prince. I played one of those long dash frames. I played the one that looks like a bird. And I would just fly across the edge of the arena, just spamming bombs, pods, and phoenixes. I think there was another gun that I liked that shot like 4 orbs that went up in the air, hung there for a second, and then went at the target. There's an illegal version of it that shoots like 20, but I think I like the non-illegal version that shot like 4. The OG design of Hatsune Miku is Marcia. It was a parody originally. Misinformation. I'm a Ray Mc3 loyalist? Good lord. Well, I'm happy for you. No, I'm the type of person that, like, I don't like feeling like the main character. I always try to change whatever the defaults are. So, like, in Pokemon, I bench my starter. And I find a theme team. I can't believe he left us. And we couldn't find him. I don't know what to tell you, Juice. You've been here for a while. You're a veteran of the stream. You know where we go in this map. I always go down here. Oh, well, except for that one time. I didn't feel like making any of you be a fucking background to be in one of the tunnels. You stream? You're the main character, Keelan. Look, I have definitely developed more main character energy since streaming. But in the past, I was very, like, not NPC energy, but, like, supporting energy, and, like, I want to enable others. So in most games, if there's, like, a main character or a default, I try to change it. In Tales, you know, a JRPG like Final Fantasy, I never play the main character. I always play one of the side characters. Which is always really annoying when you get to the mission where they're like, okay, you've lost your party and you have to play as the main guy, and just him. In Pokemon, I always decide on a theme team or like a solo type team, like all water. And then I bench my starter. In Custom Robo, didn't play as the Ray Mark III. Ray Mark III, which one was the main one? Wasn't it 2? I think there was Ray Legend and Ray Mark III, right? I always, I got one of the, like, super jumpy ones that they give you early on. And then the moment I have one of the long dash gliders, I'm like, I'm using this forever. What's another game where I, like, don't play the main stuff? I could bring up Steam. That's what I can do. I cannot bring up Steam. Oh no, here it is, I don't really have many, like, games like this on Steam, though. These are mostly going to be console games where I did this. Yeah, I'm not going to have many games like that on Steam. Imagine having main character energy, let alone being the main character. You are the main character of your life, Sappy. Raymark 2 is the first one you get in Arena. Maybe it's also the starter in the GameCube one, but I haven't played that one. Oh, okay. It's, I didn't play any of the other Custom Robo games. I know Ray Legend, so Raymark 2, or Raymark, I don't remember which one you get in the GameCube game. I know at some point, hi Kiark, they give you the Ray Legend, which was the OG Ray from the first Custom Robo. Now I'm a wandering NPC in my own life. That's not how it works, Sappy. God, now I have Custom Robo on my brain, North. And I'm thinking of that GameCube intro. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's the fucking girl with the crazy vocals and then it's the ray just comes down and he's against 3 targets. And why don't I have any powers or control? Because nobody else does. Yark. Is that a dink donk? How Zora Dink. I'll need to take a look at the intro for GameCube Custom Robo. It was very well done. It felt like it was straight out of some anime that utilized CGI, but like properly. I have returned. Hell yeah, welcome back. It's a really good intro for a game. The story actually wasn't half bad either. Oh god, I remember. I'm like remembering the story and I want to talk about it. I'm like, no, that's all spoiler stuff in case North Prince wants to play this. It's a very good twist at the end of Custom Robo that you're like, what the fuck? Yes, story? Alright, the news stories I had. I'll get the shitty news story out of the way first. Yesterday, in Peru, there was a soccer match, and lightning struck the field and killed one of the players and injured 4 of them. Kind of fucking crazy. It's always wild when you just see, like, this dude was just there. He was just, like, walking on the field, and then just, he's not there anymore. When it strikes, apparently it traveled through the ground, and, like, you see 5 people fall over. And, like, I think 3 of them get up, 2 of them don't get up, but apparently only 1 of them died. It's definitely a reminder of just, like, yeah, mortality is fucking fragile and finite. Let's move to a happier story. Senzawa did a little bit of trolling on Twitter. She changed her bio to say that she's the #1 Gargura fan. For anybody who doesn't know who Senzawa is, it's Gargura before Hololive. And so her saying she's the #1 Gargura fan is like, yeah? Are you, Sen? Okay. It's funny that a lot of some Gargura fans were like upset, and they were like, who the fuck does this person think they are? Sen who? I've never heard of them, and they're claiming to be the #1 fan, and everybody's just like, bro, it's her. Jesus, dude got smote. Oh no. Yep, happened here too. It's prohibited to play football during Thunder now? Yeah. PI mentioned? PL mentioned? I don't know what the bonk is for. I don't even know what the PL is. Unless it's PI. Immersion? Who's gonna tell them with the Gurabit? Show love 200, good job. You're such a goofball, Octal Mage. Thank you, Octal. You spoil me. I appreciate it. Oops. You know what'd be really funny, Pixel? If you tried to just copy-paste that message and then it worked for you and like 200 bits went through for you, you're like, wait, no, what the heck? There has been a showcase of Volkswagen technology. Kekma $2, oh no. So Volkswagen, they've added like driver health detection. So like, let's say you're driving and you pass out, your Volkswagen car, newer Volkswagens will be able to detect this, and they'll be like, yo, this person is not driving right now, they have passed the fuck out. And it will slow down, it will put the blinkers on, it will start honking, and it will slowly move into the right shoulder and get you out of the road. Did they add a sausage cooker in all their cars? No, they added like, you passed out, we're not going to get you killed. The new car of narcoleptics. I got really into Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead and got distracted. Hell yeah, glad you had fun. Oh, lame, I don't need to convince. I need cool appliances in my car. Just add those yourselves. Oh my god. I think that's really cool. I can think of 2 people who would, like, benefit from this greatly. One of them literally can't have a license right now because he has seizures in a car. Or the potential to have seizures in a car. And, like, I don't know if, like, if he has a car like that, if he'd be allowed to have a license again. And the other one, they have blacked out in a car once, but they still have their license. And that's scary to think about. I need to learn to play that game, but Brain Smooth. I've never even heard of this game, honestly. I'm kind of like, I don't know anything about it. The last story I have, and this is really fucking funny. So, a couple years ago, the Japanese Prime Minister, Shinzo Abe, I think was his name. He was killed by, basically an assassin. Would you call that an assassin? I don't know. A guy with a makeshift gun, walked up to him and shot him. And, you know, whether you like Shinzo Abe or not, that's not how things should go down, right? Since then, they have had a reform of, you know, the Secret Service and how they protect the Prime Minister. And one thing they did was, they basically have, you know, a wall of like 10 guys that have Kevlar shields at the ready to, like, you know, a threat is detected, they make the fucking wall around the Prime Minister. They will also have, you know, agents posted up in the area with, you know, firearms. They will also have a police dog ready to target the person. They are a lot more receptive to somebody. They have a lot more people around the Prime Minister now, ready to take a gunman out. And they showed a video. They showed a video that was like, hey, this is, you know, what somebody will be dealing with. They're a lot more protected now. But the funny thing was, in this video, the agents in training didn't really have the authority to use a handgun in this situation. They would have handguns on them if they were with the Prime Minister. But for a showcase demo, they did not have the authority to have the handguns with them. So in this video, you see a guy, you know, start shooting. A dog takes him out and, like, grabs his arm. It looks to the, you know, demo Prime Minister, and there's just a wall of dudes around him with fucking shields up. And then you see one guy just, like, holding his hands like this as if he had a gun. But what's really funny is that it just looks like he's doing hand signals. It kind of just looks like he's doing Naruto hand signals. And they've recruited, like, a hand signal ninja from Naruto as part of the Prime Minister defense. He's supposed to have a gun. It's supposed to be like this guy would have a gun. But he just looks silly doing hand signals there in this video. Lame, I need to convince. I need cool appliances in my car. I need to play that game but Brain Smooth. I need Adrenaline, Eurobeat, Funk playlist, and sausage, maybe a coffee maker. I'm forcing myself to be into it. Doggo on it. That's not a Prime Minister. It's a cult member in a Prime Minister suit. No, that's the Prime Minister. Lamau Violet, you're doing great, I bet. Naruto man. I thought you were going to say he pulled out a banana. No. He has the power of God and anime on his side. Oh, they can't even spend a few dollars for prop guns for training? I don't know if... I don't know. I don't know why, but, like, the guy was just there doing fucking Naruto, symbol of the ox. It was just like, bro. The game is also called CDDA. That rings any bells to you. I remember people talking about it yesterday, but no. Fastest and easiest way I can explain it. It's a game like Project Zomboid, except it's 2D. More detailed, more options, and turn-based. Next time they will use a rocket to take out? Just have fun? I feel like a rocket would be pretty hard to get into Japan, Riddle. Just have guns. Just have funds, I mean guns.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, so for the average person, it'd be difficult. For somebody to 3D print, I mean, 3D printers are getting scary with just how much they can create. I don't know. I feel like somebody's gonna have trouble getting a bazooka readily in
Surprised
Japan.
what places people have found RPGs at.
I feel like it'd still be pretty difficult to get one in Japan, though. Like, you gotta know people, and, like, that's probably gonna cost a lot of money. I'm not saying it can't be done. The dude made his own gun, and it was not 3D print. I thought parts of it were 3D printed. Does Japan have access to 3D printers, or are they just, like, deemed this is creation magic that's too dangerous, we're not allowing it? 3D printed rocket launches are a thing? Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I feel like that's still harder to get for most people. Let alone take it anywhere. Also, the game was open source for years, so it's basically a big collab project with some main big contributors. If I recall correctly, very cool concept. 98% was hardware store? Okay. I know it looked jerry-rigged as hell.
Depends on how basic gun you're doing, or if you're using something like a band stick or something. Which is basically a tube with a shotgun shell in it.
Yeah. Those are my stories for today. Volkswagen emergency assist driving. Lightning strike and soccer match in Peru. Japan had a reform for Secret Service protecting Prime Minister. Senzawa was the #1 Gargura fan. Played a bunch of Rabbit and Steel. Played a bunch of Monster Hunter Wilds. I played with Icy Fire yesterday. We hunted one of each monster. We did the frog. We actually did a lot of frogs. We did the frog, we did the bear, and then we did the worm. And then we were waiting for the fucking ray gun, so we killed everything else like 2 or 3 times over. Just waiting for the fucking ray gun to spawn. And then I talked about Cora's gift to me. It's made a whole fucking rigged model and everything. What the fuck is wrong with her? Incredible. I just got a smartphone and I'm using it to count calories. Wait, hang on. You're using the fucking CDDA game to count calories. Just, okay. You technically have a hammer and a pipe. ATF hates when you do this. It's rigged, chat. Though it recently launched released on Steam last year, I have no idea how they do sales for that game and who gets their money. Because in theory, over 1,000 people could have contributed to it. But it seems only one person put it on Steam. LOL to count calories in game. Okay, I thought you were saying like you're using it as your IRL calorie tracker. And I'm like, Octal? Octal. You have to keep yourself alive in the game, Elon. I said it was detailed? Yeah. It's that funny little brain thing of, I can do this, I should do this. Talking about rigging. US citizens are able to rig the election tomorrow. Voting. I wasn't going to mention it, but yes, tomorrow is the big day. Go vote. I'm voting Kamala. If that's not obvious. I don't like Trump.
Let's vote early because we can.
Yeah. I keep up the progress. I look forward to hear your stories. I am so fucking ready to not hear fucking just to be able to go to Reddit and not see every subreddit just overloaded with political stuff. I'm just so ready to find news again and not just Trump deep-throated a microphone. Kamala said this weird. Kamala's not changing Biden's policy on this. Here's Trump sweaty under the lights at his rally without his makeup on. It's just like, oh my god. I'm so tired of this. I too am American. Caw, eagle, caw, firework. Get Trump fired again. Let's say fuck Trump, but who would fuck Pumpkinhead? You're gonna see politics for the next 2 months? Don't get too happy. Rip political stuff on Reddit. Gotta go. Take care, Elon and chat. God bless you all. Goodbye, Riddle. Thank you for hanging out. I'm not planning to stay too much longer. I did I'm actually going to share this with you guys. I didn't put this in my notes. I am almost caught up on my VOD stuff. I've got all my VODs uploaded for like current days, and then I have one more video to upload for Ocarina of Time. So I've uploaded day 409 and 416, which were the days I played Ocarina of Time. I technically hadn't uploaded those days. And I have uploaded Ocarina of Time Part 1 and Part 2. There's like a 4-hour Part 3 that needs to go up still. I'll do that tonight, and then all the Ocarina of Time footage will be on YouTube. After that, I need to do the same thing with Wind Waker. And I need to... Oh, God. I need to download that stuff, and then cut it up, and then back onto the YouTube. But we're done with Ocarina of Time. I've got that fully done. Politicians are icky? Yes. Thanks for streaming, I'll stick around for raid if you're raiding. Oh, that's awesome. Wish this bitch could upload himself into my arms. Oh my god, you can't just say that. Finally? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what you're saying finally to. Dude, there's so many people live today. Ah. Wait, no! I was gonna raid Wagyumi. And she's not live anymore. She started after me, damn it. Alright. Alright, where do we go? Rip, she just ended tragic. She was live 10 minutes ago, damn it. I don't know why the Yulin heckin' cute. Yulin is big cute. There's 3 people that I'm looking at that's like, this would be a good option. This would be a good option. What is this person doing? There's like 4 people that I'm like thinking about raiding. We're gonna go... We're gonna go to Kyo. Kyo is here a lot. And I really like them. Ugh. Alright, behavior. Look at me, auto pitch. Why is this stuck on my hand? Why can I... Oh my god, get the fuck off my hand. Yeah, right there. Oh wait, but I need to change the anchor to world. Okay. Too much yapping? Oh, Sheila was on my bed. No, I missed the whole stream again. Hi, Jack. It's okay. Because I'm not going anywhere. Well, on Twitch we're going anywhere. But if you want to hang out in VR, I'm going to be in VR for a bit still. I'd love to see you. Here is the socials. And then /raid G Yo. Need to figure out how VR works someday. Thanks for the stream. Bye everyone walking our way over. Thanks for the stream, Yu. Walking our way into your heart. Yulin's going elsewhere. North Friends love is Kyo. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. Oh, I didn't update the title earlier. How many miles was it? It was 6.2 miles. I'm gonna update that now so I don't fuck up the title tomorrow. 6.2 miles. Done. We did 6.2 miles. That's a good walk. That's a good walk. It feels When it's like 5 to 6, I'm like, oh, that feels like the bare minimum. When it's over 6, I'm like, hell yeah, that's good. Today, I don't think I have any plans today. Tomorrow, I don't think I have any plans tomorrow. My schedule's so open lately. God, we had like 4 months of just nothing but scheduled stuff. But we're going to GKIO. I love you. Bye.